Merry Christmas. Do I have to say Merry Christmas again? Merry Christmas.
Well, Tom, you're in charge of this. How about you take the stage?
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. We're doing something a little different. I'm actually DMing a session, so this is going to be interesting. I'm nervous. Well, anyway, no, stop. All right, so. All right, so.
Yes, it's the cat thing you should be embarrassed about.
Y'all know me as Tom, but I'd like to introduce y'all to someone on this channel too, who I've known for since I was in high school. Michael, want to say hi to everyone?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, that works.
Hello.
Distant people of the future who may be watching this from the crack of which you dug it out of.
Yes.
Michael is a Twitch streamer, so I don't know if we want to plug you at the end here. Or
I was going to say I would, so long as he gives me the address to his the URL for his Twitch channel, I'll put it in the description.
Mm-hmm. I can do that.
All right.
Yeah, just
and you can just direct message me that one.
Alrighty, so we are going to be doing a holiday-themed one-shot this time around, and rather than our usual monster of every other week. I mean, that's still going up, but
Well, I mean, this is going up on Christmas, Tom.
Oh,
Christmas is Wednesday.
Oh yeah, well, this is a present from all of us to you. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Just like last year when we gave you a fan fiction about a squid fucking a building.
Oh no!
Except this time we're fucking each other.
No,
not.
Oh wait, hold on.
Are we gonna have to put the minor present thing on YouTube just because of the fact that one of the characters?
Are we gonna turn this into a harem?
I mean, if it doesn't actually get mentioned, you don't have to be covering it up.
If it doesn't come up, we'll just kind of.
Speaking of which, I should probably pop my character sheet up. I was not prepared. Okay.
We even asked if you were ready, dude. Come on.
You were ready. Anyway, let's go. Should we do character introductions?
We'll get to that here in just a moment. I'm going to set the mood for you. Welcome to the Western Mountains. The people here are hardy, strong, and too stubborn to be killed by either the cold or the monsters that roam the slopes. They don't trust outsiders, but aren't outright hostile to them. They live by their own laws, mete out their own justice. Like the mountains, they are hard, and to those who don't know them, they may seem cruel. But they are fair. Usually. The party met in the small guild hall in the town of Kronosgir. There weren't many jobs available, but there was one the other adventuring party seemed to avoid. Taking the job seemed only logical. The notice read, "Investigation of abandoned city. Adventurers wanted." Finding a local guide, the party soon found out why not many people seemed interested in it. The city was much further up the mountains, the cold was biting, and it was a time of year when there was little to no light. Very out of the way, it is snowing hard, making visibility very poor. The guide turns to look behind him, an aging human male, clutching a quarterstaff, but strangely spry in his step, and calls out to you, "Come on now, keep up, not too much further." And we'll go ahead and go into character introductions.
We gonna roll to see who introduces first, or?
Yep. Let's go ahead and roll just a flat d20 here, and for the and just call out your rolls so the people who are watching this know what y'all did roll.
Yeah. I'm a professional, damn it. I got a 7.
1. That's actually what I wanted. I wanted to go last. It's fine.
Oh,
alrighty, starting out, we have Neko Mew Mew. I just died a little inside.
Thank you.
And the heart of the people flutters heart open.
In
Kokorogo Doki Doki.
The closest she can be to a corner of the area that they are in, hiding from everything, but yet being seen by the rest of the party, is a small human-looking girl with a couple differences. She has pointy ears on her head, as well as her regular set of ears, and a beautiful fur coat that extends down into a white, long, fleshing tail. Her hair and her fur coat both have the same almost yellow tinted white to it, and her eyes are green. She's only about 5'7" and looks like if you hit her just the right way, you might snap her bones in half. And she carries around a scimitar.
Good description. All right. Next up, we have. Hang on. Let me reread. Okay. Next up, we have Criella.
All right. Which you said that we're on a mountain path.
Yeah, we're on a mountain path. It's snowing hard. Visibility's poor.
All
It's dark. It's just cold and miserable.
Basically, just kind of standing, like in the middle of the path, just trudging forward, arms wrapped around her, like her arms wrapped around her torso, is a 5-foot-tall tiefling woman. Her stark white eyes, having two highly constricted pinpricks that resemble pupils darting around at high speeds, as she slowly just trudges forward, muttering to herself. The snow kind of just highlighting her scarlet skin, as well as her purple hair, which has a few bright shocks of white in it.
Okay. Next, we have Esperanzo the Grey.
Esperanzo is a small, 4'6", half kobold. He's a little bit more on the human side than kobold. He's pretty scaly. The scales are dark gray, dark blue. It's not very vibrant. Not clad in any armor, but strapped on his back is a war hammer and several javelins and hand axes. Quite large despite his small stature. But if you look past his clothing, you can see he is absolutely ripped.
Nice.
He walks with confidence despite the cold that's blowing around him.
Alrighty. And last but maybe least, probably not, that we have Orchid. What was it? Orchid Honey Ray.
Clinging onto Krelia's shoulder is what looks to be an autumn-colored fall leaf, but upon closer inspection, it is about a 7-inch tall, presumably fairy, clinging to the larger creature to perhaps, not be blown away by the snow. Despite the heavy clinging onto the larger being, she, looks over at Krella and goes, "Don't worry, if you get too cold, I can light you on fire."
What the fuck?
You just hear a voice in your head, along with some screaming, telling you that that's a bad idea.
What? Would you rather freeze or burn? Preferably burning.
Hmm.
I must keep going.
Tiny fairy like fire. Too much.
The eyes dart over towards you.
What'd she do?
You
She
can
talk
never
about
have enough
fire all
fire.
the time. See? Fire, 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 fire. No.
Always watching us. Constantly watching. Always watching. Always watching. Always watching. Always watching.
Well, I certainly see you are definitely newcomers around. The guy just kind of laughs heartily, but seems to be keeping up. Like, even though he's wearing like a light fur coat, he seems to be pretty warm. I'm surprised that people actually picked this quest up. It's been there for a while now, and well, I guess it makes sense that folks such as you who don't know the area would be the ones to investigate this.
I'm going to use my ability to telepathically talk to people.
Okay.
To ask, do you know what happened? Which,
No.
as if there's just this general wave of, like, low-level nausea radiating from me.
Mhm. And just
Hey, little man. I hear voices.
we all
We all do.
The fact that he just immediately accepted hearing a voice in his head asking him.
He seems remarkably unfazed by all this, but like that's the whole thing. Yeah, no one really knows what happened to it. It was one of the cities we traded with for a long time ago, and the traffic started getting slower and slower from it. I mean, we didn't have much. They didn't have much to offer us, but we brought them cloaks and blankets, and then we sent a party up there who never really returned, and everyone who's looked there has come back speaking of curses in a frozen city, which I have a hard time believing, honestly, because no matter how cold it gets, we can usually stay warm enough that our cities don't freeze.
I can help unfreeze it.
No, you melt it. You can't melt it. Then it won't be there anymore.
They stare at us beyond the veil.
The enthusiasm of youth. I love it.
Orchard's gonna look back at Speranza like, are you cold? I might need a warm up.
He's got big muscles. He can't be cold.
Keep your hands off Esperanza.
I'm not
We shall all freeze.
We're not going to freeze. It has gotten a little bit late. He seems to be looking at the sky even though it's cloudy. Y'all aren't sure how he's keeping time. We should probably make camp here pretty soon, and I do know how to make a fire, so... Well, I could probably use your help, little friend. He kind of points to Orchid.
Orchid looks ready to already cast a fire spell.
Not yet. We're going to set up camp first.
Orchid looks really upset at this.
We can't
Rayla
just
shudders a few times, but it's not exactly clear if it's cold or just a tick.
The guy just kind of looks. Don't worry yourself. And you do realize you can't just set fire to everything, right?
No. The only thing I don't really set on fire is sweets and honey.
Just kind of sits there for a sec. And for the first time, you'll see a little wave of concern go over his features. Then it smooths out quickly. Well, besides that, as long as you don't set our tents on fire, we should be fine. All right, there should be a clearing up here if I am thinking correctly. Let's see. And he kind of leads forward a little bit, and the snow just kind of blows difficulty. You're able to stay within eyesight of him, but y'all can't like move too far around each other. So because visibility is kind of poor right now. So what do y'all do?
I suppose
Continue
Esperanza shall assist in making of the fires.
Oh yeah, are we still walking or have we gotten to where we're making camp?
We're walking and looking for
Okay.
a clearing right now. You can definitely start gathering wood. There's plenty of it lying around, but to find some dry wood, you might have to make me a survival check on that one.
I was gonna say what are we gonna need to make to see if we can see a clearing.
For a clearing, that would be a perception. For wood, if y'all wanted to help gather that would be a survival check.
Can I do a survival check to look for burnable objects?
That's rewording what he said.
Basically.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what my character is looking for. Things to burn. Just my roll.
That's my perception.
Let's see, 1d20. Then I have a +5 to survival.
Just twitching and muttering to myself inanely.
24.
Holy shit.
There is plenty of dry wood and other dry things that you're not sure what they are, but they're definitely burnable.
That's
All
my
right.
perception.
Perception
Orchid is going to float over and try not to, get blown away in the wind as she, approaches, Esperanza and just starts pointing at things. Pick that up. Pick that up. That's burnable. Pick that up.
Esperanza rolled a 5, and
I'm
yeah,
being guided by the little.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so was the Neon Neko 13? Was that
a 13 and a
perception?
12.
Okay.
Visibility, because it's kind of bad at the moment because of the blowing snow and stuff. Y'all aren't able to find a clearing, and your guide seems to be going a little bit further ahead. He's not leaving y'all behind. He's stopping regularly to make sure y'all are keeping up, but y'all haven't spotted anything yet.
In my defense, my eyes are not staying on anything more than a millisecond.
And I only care about things to burn.
Okay, are you like attempting to stay hovering in midair like Tinkerbell?
No, I slapped myself against the lizard so I won't, fly away in the storm.
Okay, yeah, I
Kind
was
of like
gonna
got
say.
picked up into the wind and just slammed in one of his pecs real quick, and clinging to that for now.
Okay. Esperanza, how do you feel about a small fairy clinging to you and pointing out burnable objects?
On one hand, he's super annoyed. On the other hand, he can't find wood for the life of him, so he's just gonna deal with it for now. He's like grumbling as she's pointing things. I was like,
Okay.
Shall all be cleared eventually.
Sorry.
You test Esperanza's nerves.
I just want fire.
Esperanza finds your affinity for fire quite worrying.
You're one of those, scaly things, right? Aren't you not fire able? Yeah, that's the word. Not fire able.
Oh my god.
Esperanza not dragon. Esperanza is kobold.
Well, then you might be worried. I have no promises I won't accidentally burn you. But for now, just pick that up and we'll burn that instead.
You burn Esperanza with fire, I will squish little bug like you are.
Good luck.
Shit. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
As y'all are gathering wood, you hear the guy call in front of you. Ha! Here we are. One of my old summer homes that I used to set up camp and the cabin blew away again. Okay. Well, tents are fine. But just a little further ahead now.
Disappointed muttering.
If cabin flew away, are you sure that tents won't fly away too?
No.
All is temporary, child.
Alrighty. So, as y'all are there, y'all are setting up tents and everything, and with the burnable objects you've created, you get a couple of pretty good fire.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw now.
Oh no.
I know produce flame, which is the logical solution, but I also have firebolt, which is the unlogical solution.
Alrighty,
So I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw, and if it's over 10, I'll use produce flame. If it's under 10, I'm shooting that shit.
Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Exclamation point, roll 1d20 plus 5, because yada yada. 23. I use produce flame like a civil individual.
Okay. It's a good thing you have relatively high wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
Also, where's my... Alright, I'm currently with the kobold, right? This is the kobold here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I am going to latch on... I'm still latching onto him, but
Alright, feel free to rearrange y'all's tokens to however you want to.
Is the storm still blowing heavily?
Oh yeah. The tents are somehow that's your
You just left the fairy on there. Oh no.
No, I'm gonna be on this side of the fire, closer to the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, what were you saying?
I am in a tent.
Yeah.
The fire reminds me of the church thing.
Yeah. So the guide seems to just kind of be poking at the fire, walking back and forth, and tending the flames. Ha! We got a good blaze going now. Thank you for that, little friend. He kind of says to the fairy.
It's the one thing I love doing. Well, besides honey.
The small level of
honey.
The small level of concern goes over his face ever so slightly before being smoothed out again.
Crayola is now standing far too close to the man.
Did Esperanza ask that in character? Or
No.
right, no.
He's not gonna catch
I'm specifically a honey sprite, so
yeah, Esperanza's not gonna know that, nor will he ever gonna know that. He's got -1.
The old man kind of looks at you, takes a single step back, just to put a little bit of distance. Can I help you?
She kind of leans in nose to nose with the man, although he's probably taller than her, so the effect probably isn't what anyone would expect, really, when trying that.
Oh yeah, he's a good 6'4".
Yeah. So basically, she is just like uncomfortably close to this man, staring him in the face, and a voice invades his head, asking him how far they are from the town.
It's hard to tell with the snow. It should be clearing up by morning. That should give us a good half day's walk before it. But depending on how things go, we shall see on that.
Okay. Kind of like twitches her head from side to side before backing off.
Okay.
Do we
Are you
have
like a-
anything to cook? Or sweets? Krelia, did you bring the sweets?
You wish to cook sweets?
I wish to
You
eat
require
sweets.
Sugar.
Yes, sugar. Did you bring it?
Sugar.
She's going to try to clamber over, our boy here, and reach over to Krelia and, climb to her face. Sweets. Every time Krelia says sugar, she responds with sweets.
Just kind of reaches a hand into her bag and feels around. All I know is that I have rash.
That
I don't
one's
know
up
if
to
any
you.
of that is sugar.
That one's
What?
up to you. Did you bring the sweets?
All right, I brought some candies that I picked up.
Krelia's
I don't
going
know
to
what
climb
this.
into your pocket while your hand is in there, and she is clearly eating the sweets in your pocket right
I
now.
was pulling them out, but okay.
Well, nope, she followed your hand in. The second you stuck your hand in there, she was going in.
Were the sweets made visible at any point?
Nope.
Okay.
Make
You
a
probably
perception. Make a
you
perception check, Nyanyeko.
Mm.
I'm kind of just staring at my pocket in what could best be described as horror.
13.
Okay. Yeah. No. You don't. You see the fairy go into the. You see the fairy go into the tiefling's pocket, but you're not sure why the fairy's there.
Okay.
Help.
Or just gonna stick her head out. Help with what? Fire?
No more fires.
If you say so, Orchid says, stuffing, part of a sweet in her face, now clearly visible from the pocket.
Where did you get that?
This pocket?
Can
Oh,
I have
no.
some?
No.
Crayola begins to put her hand into the pocket.
Are you shoving the fairy into it? Because
Nope.
she's still in your pocket. Oh, you're just reaching around her.
Reaching for a sweet. What are we gonna have to do to see whether or not this works?
So are you trying to get the sweets from the fairy?
I'm trying to get the sweets that are behind the fairy.
That'd be a sleight of hand check.
I have to do a sleight of hand check in my own pocket.
Well,
Hey,
there's
man,
a
she's
fairy there, so yeah.
All right.
12.
Are you resisting this at all, Orchid?
Yes, they're mine. Also, what's my passive perception going to be again? Is that just...
That'd be 10 plus your perception modifier. If you have training in perception, then you will add your
Okay, I
proficiency.
think you see the hand coming towards you.
You do, and you're going to have to make.
respond by biting him.
Oh no.
You're
Okay.
biting her hand. Okay.
She doesn't have sharp teeth though. She eats sweets,
Okay.
so it's not going to do any damage.
Make me an unarmed, unproficient attack with strength.
Is that just a d20 then? I guess.
Yeah. What's your strength modifier plus 0? Yeah, it's a
Zero.
D20.
0.
Yeah, that's a D20.
20.
Oh. Corella, as you go into to your pocket, you feel a sharp pain in your hand, and you take 2 points of piercing damage.
I have a bad idea. I have a really bad idea.
Okay. Okay. Are you actively doing this?
It's more reflexively.
Okay. In that case, Orchid, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
A dex save. Let's see.
Oh no.
A dex save.
Whoops.
Dex save. You have to beat a 16.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Barely.
Okay, roll me 2d10.
Okay, so for
Krail.
those at home, because I didn't outright say what was going on, I reflexively used Cryella reflexively hellish rebuked at the feeling of pain.
What? How does what?
Hellish rebuke is a reaction.
Whenever you take damage, you can use a reaction to engulf a target that dealt damage to you in flames. Orchid, you take 13 fire damage.
His pocket's now on fire.
Yes.
Yep.
I dropped money and it disappeared. Where the hell?
Fairy, I told you no fires.
That
Oh,
wasn't
dear, what's
me!
going on over here?
There's
The
fairies-
sweets! They're melting!
Does it smell like burning sugar now?
Yes.
I kind of just drop to the ground to begin, no, I just start stuffing the pocket with snow.
Yep. You're able to get the fire out without too much damage. Orchid, you're pretty badly burned.
Bird, you're covered in snow.
Uh,
How does everyone else react to this?
No more fires. No more fires. No more fires.
Hey.
Esperanto's just gonna stare stoically while shaking his head. Like
I am too mature for this.
He's both mature and not very wise, so it's kind of an interesting character I got here.
Yaniko is going to walk up to the guy that's guiding them.
He's just shaking his head in a disappointed dad like way, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's happening.
She's gonna put
Still
her
trying to
little
eat
paws
the
over
sweets.
each other, flutter her eyelashes up at him. Can I sleep with you? They're scaring me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah, no.
But they're scaring me.
The anime police will
The only person I share my tent with is my wife. She's been dead for 10 years.
Do you
Also,
have
this
a
is a literal
clumsy
child.
That is gross. That is gross. Never mind.
Necrophilia.
I set up those 3 tents for all of you. I'm probably going to be taking first watch, and I have a bedroll that's pretty snowproof.
Don't you mean necrophilia?
No, I was talking about his dead wife.
Yeah, necrophilia.
His dead wife was also a Neko.
Jeez.
His actual 14-year-old reminds me of my dead wife. Oh
She
dear.
wasn't a Neko. She was like a tiger girl. She was big, burly, and scary.
Is it that one race from Skyrim?
I was thinking more of Aisha Clan from Outlaw Star, but that's just me.
Imagine what you will, female cat woman.
So we have a short tiefling having a panic attack with a pocket full of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Orchid never left your pocket, by the way.
Yes.
So she's drowning
A
in
badly
snow.
burned fairy in said pocket.
Covered in snow and trying to still eat the sweets.
It's gonna be.
Cryella is now reaching back in the pocket to try and get some sweets out.
She's she's
All
gonna
right.
try to bite you again.
Sleight of hand to try sweets out real quick.
All right.
What? Because your pockets are full of snow?
No, because there's a fairy in there.
There's a fairy that's actively defending them.
Well,
5.
Okay. This time the fairy is doing a pretty good job of keeping this from being taken. But on the bright side, you don't get because of that you're not going to get bit again.
I'm going to use the telepathy to speak directly to her.
Hmm.
Let me in.
Mine.
My clothes.
My sweets.
My pocket. With
My
my
sweets.
sweets.
My sweets.
at this point, Esperanzo's turned into his tent.
Okay.
Would I have
to
to
be
roll to
instead.
grab the fairy?
That would be a grapple check.
That
Oh,
would be
wait, I need to pull-
straight through Dex. Like, is Dex
It-
an option for that?
I think
I
I just looked
think-
it up. I think it's acrobatic or
It's supposed. Okay, if you're the one aiding it, you have to roll an athletics against acrobatics or athletics, depending on how.
Oh Jesus.
Yep.
Okay,
And,
so
hang on a
that's a
sec. I need to read something.
well, due to the size, would there be anything factoring in there?
There
Oily,
okay,
like
you
butter
would-
you love so much. You are quite slippery from the fat. You have
Okay,
advantage in
that's
checks
right.
to escape grapples. So
Yeah, so you have advantage on. You both have advantage on your checks
Oh, okay, that's good.
because tiny creature.
Okay, so we both have advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's a 3
Which
for the
is
first
good.
one.
I rolled dex, right?
Yes, if that's better than yes, and that's a 0. Unnatural 20 and a 22. Yeah, you try to grab the fairy to no avail. She's just so slippery.
I kind of pull my hand away and begin shaking it because that felt gross even for me.
That buttery smooth.
Yeah,
skin.
she's really buttery.
Yeah.
She secretes that buttery oil.
Eventually, she'll
like
have
it,
had her
don't like it,
fill
don't
and
like it.
shoots out of his pocket.
Is there any
Okay.
left?
Yes,
Yes.
there are some left.
Okay. At
She's
that
pretty
point,
small. She's not going to eat a lot, you know.
She
This
ate
is
like
an
1
anime.
or 2 out of all the sweets that you have.
She probably ate more than she needed to because you were trying to grab at her.
stuffing one in your mouth.
What does he stress eat?
No, she's being stubborn. It's like, mine. I
Yes.
eat more now.
All right, so now Krael is going to take one out and hand it to Nyaneko.
From across the.
Oh, thank you.
Here.
You didn't
I'm
have
going to
to. do
slip into this tent. And I'm going to try to cast... Can I cast, like, Cure Wounds on myself real quick?
Yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
Because we're about to technically rest, right? I can get
Yeah.
my spell slots back.
Yes.
Which is fortunate.
And you would also be getting your health back.
Which is also fortunate.
Yeah, so let's see. How do I cure wounds? Let's see.
And
Roll
I'd get my
2d8
hellish
plus
rebuke
wisdom.
back.
2d8? It's 1d8.
1d8 plus wisdom, sorry,
Yeah.
unless you want to cast it at a higher level.
I'll use like a hit dice for the other one.
Okay.
Well, long rest, you wouldn't use a hit die, you just regain it all.
We don't know if it's a long rest or not.
Good point.
3. Yeet.
Well, that's some damage.
I was about to say, how much did you take again?
13.
13?
13.
Yeah, I'm 10 short of where I was now.
You were kind of trapped in my pocket.
I'm surprised your pocket survived being on fire.
It didn't.
What's the material?
Cloth?
Dire
Oh, yeah.
cloth.
Dire cloth. What, dire wolf? Okay.
It's
I'm
singed,
fire resistant, my clothes apparently aren't.
Fair.
It's
That,
it's singed, but it's still functioning. There's a small hole in it, but like it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
but it's
Like,
got
if
that
it
nice
was set on
smoky
fire
smell.
again, or if you handle it too roughly, it will crumble. But
It will.
Alright.
all right,
To just go back to holding my arms against, like holding my, crossing my arms and just.
So all right, so as y'all are going,
twitching.
as y'all are going into the tent, the guy just asks how y'all want to watch, just kind of like, because he's going first, and then he'll wake one of y'all up.
Make quiet guy do it first.
If I stay out there during the storm, I'm gonna blow away.
Esperanza has no problem, but Esperanza would rather be alone. No one enters Esperanza's tent.
I can watch.
Well, that settles it. I'll wake up Esperanza then. Get some sleep, y'all. It's going to be a bit of a hard journey tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of snow.
Alright, so I technically am a fae, so I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Now, question: are you a light or a deep sleeper?
Well, here's the thing. She's more worried about being crushed on the bed.
I was about to say, how are we doing this tent split up? Because there's 3 tents and 4 of us.
Mm-hmm. So, like, the fairy can sleep with whomever because she's small, so, like, she's not going to take up much room.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's the fairy staying with?
Probably not Criella after they got into a little, fluffle, but you know. The cat went there, so she's not gonna complain if you walk in.
And I just wander into an empty tent, a tent that I'm pretty sure is empty. Whether or not it is the tent you're in is another question. Okay, so
We fixed
yep,
it.
empty tent. There we go.
Shh. I guess I get my full health back.
Yes.
And I get my spells back, right?
So long
Tom?
as it's a long rest.
Tom?
Yep.
Yes, you do, but
There it is.
I'm checking something real quick.
Is this how disappointed you are in me?
No. Okay. All right.
I have
So
a stupid idea.
all right. So as before everyone wakes okay, before the second watch happens, y'all are awoken to the guide gently shaking all of you awake. Oi, there's someone about watching us. I think I could use your help on this. He wakes you up quietly. And
All of us?
Someone watching?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was really tempted to have Craella scream in response to being woken up, but
he wakes you up gently, so
She is going to
Time
try
keep
to
around.
be stealthy as she gets out of the tent.
Is the storm still blowing?
the storm is still going pretty strong, but it's died down a little bit, but visibility is still poor.
And will I be
Yeah.
blown away if I fly outside?
No, you will not.
All right,
Is the
then.
fire
I'm
still
gonna
blazing?
flutter out.
What was that roll
Craella
for?
just what
Michael, what was that roll for? Just out of curiosity.
stealth.
Stealth.
Okay, stealth. Okay, so
Craella
14,
just
by
kind
the
of
way.
stumbles out.
all right. So
Are the fires still going or no?
they've died down a little bit, but they are still going because that's helping keep y'all a little bit warm as well. And but they have gone down a little bit, and he's like, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I think somewhere over here I saw some movement. I could be just
I
getting
can cast
carried.
fireball over there. and
Okay, I
burn
didn't
everything.
see where you clicked.
Ping.
Okay, over there.
Do you want me to burn it all?
No,
Oh.
not yet anyway.
Oh.
The
Alright.
emotional train.
For any of y'all who want to make a perception check, feel free,
Alright.
but it will be at disadvantage because of the poor visibility.
Okay, I was gonna say anyone without dark vision will probably be at disadvantage anyway, but
Oh no, even with dark vision, we're at a disadvantage.
apparently.
Yeah, because blowing snow, it's terrible for visibility.
Generally, yes. Okay, first one's a 5. I've had nothing but bad rolls so far, so let's see how this one goes.
4.
4.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what it is. Apparently the bot just doesn't like me. Maybe it's
Alright,
payback
7.
for all the monster of every other week.
Maybe.
8.
Damn, it's an 8. Okay. And all right, so yeah, Neko, you gonna roll too? Or no?
Esperanza can't see past the wind.
If there's fire there, we could see.
Esperanza thinks not.
Could have sworn I
Orchard
saw-
really wants to throw fire now.
Yeah, Neko, you there?
Neko knee.
I said no, I'm not gonna roll, sorry.
Okay, you're not gonna? Okay.
You're just hiding right now. Gotcha.
Hiding between some human dude and a crazy person.
It's the best place
And
to-
another crazy person.
and another human crazy person.
I'm gonna get closer to the
No,
fire.
only one of them's human.
Oh, they're only half. Oh yeah, there's a human and then there's a half human.
Oh yeah, that's right. But they were over on the other side, so.
Hang on a sec. I need to double check.
Apparently Craella just has no idea what the fuck is going on. Which is probably an accurate statement in all things, actually.
Alrighty. Where'd my pencil go? Here it is. Okay.
Hmm.
Pencil.
Sorry, just writing something down. Okay. All right. So. All right. So. Okay. So. As y'all are kind of looking, at out towards the darkness. Oh shoot! And.
In all actuality, Crayola might even be looking the wrong way.
So. Alrighty.
Fire dance.
Okay, so Esperanza, does a 15 hit you?
No.
Does not. Okay. So a javelin sails out of the darkness, and it what's your armor class?
17.
17. Okay, so a javelin hits you, and you just flex your pec slightly, and it just is deflected off like it's nothing. You then hear a roar, a roar from a roar of many voices coming from beyond where y'all can see out to, and I need everyone to roll me initiative.
All right.
Right.
Dilly 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 dilly.
Ding, ding, ding.
21.
17.
Okay.
13. And okay.
Okay.
And a 17.
17 for me.
Yep.
Okay.
For Nautical.
So, which one of us wants to go first?
Me. I go first.
Well, no, we both tried.
Oh, the other thing, I'd be whoever has the highest dex modifier. Would be
Oh,
Neon Neko.
Alrighty, but before
Okay.
y'all do that, I need to roll initiative for the bad guys.
No, they all
Second.
get a 2.
They all get their own initiative. So
Because they're the bad
fun.
guys.
Really love
Mhm.
guy. It's always so puffed guy. Can't get enough guy.
Make your girlfriend mad type. Might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
Duh. Oh, God.
I love how this has turned into that. That's great.
Turned
But-
into what?
Musical theater?
Yes, basically.
Like, 3 people had immediate thoughts to the same song. We already know I have a habit of singing when I really shouldn't.
Yeah, well, it's kind of working.
I guess. Oh.
I don't like how many times he's rolled that dice.
That is a lot.
And one more.
Watch as there's only 2 creatures. He was just rolling it to create.
Unfortunately.
25 kobolds come out of the blizzard.
Hey, look, it's your brothers.
Be worse, it could be 25 Tarasks.
25?
Okay, starting out.
Jesus Christ! Okay, so since no one at home can really see this, we just have like a wall of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
They're big boys, too.
They're medium sized.
They're 2x2.
Are they?
Yep.
They are large. Okay, I just can't really see the grid on that part of the area.
Really?
Yes, because of the fact that it blends in with the background.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, it does.
Sorry, I need to.
No, it's fine.
I'm not calling you out for it.
How many?
I
wild-
know,
How
I
many? How many primal spirit transformations do I have?
Level 5.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Okay, so he's.
It's actually not a thing you have yet. Sorry. You don't get that until level 6.
Obviously. Okay, Bard. It's after Bard.
He's just featured twice.
20.
That's Cleric. Oh, you
Alright.
found it?
Yeah, it just says
Okay.
you can do it twice.
Oh, God.
You can stay in the shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level.
Well,
Rounded down.
So, a bunch of these big, ugly, monstrous-looking things come charging out of the woodwork and are looking pretty pretty nasty. I will say that I rolled randomly on a table. Said 1d12 of these guys, and I rolled kind of high. So,
what are they?
They are monstrous looking humanoids. They are large size. They have like pointed ears, gray skin, and tusks. They're all wielding battle axes. A few of them are wielding javelins, but not all of them. They just got a surprise round, and they have moved in with the battle axes. And these, if anyone would want to make me a nature check to determine what they are,
Oh boy.
I can try, but I can tell you that he's not the smartest chip of the cheese.
12 for nature,
12.
I think.
Oh, I straight up started to type nature instead of what I needed it to roll.
11 for nature, my bad.
I got a 3.
11. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
11.
still not enough, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to roll a nature check, Zane?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Nyaneko, for some reason you're the only one who knows what these are. These are half ogres. And
Let's be fair, I don't remember my own name most of the time.
Guys, they're half uglies.
Racist.
That's rude. We just met them.
Well, Esperanto's at the front of the pack, so he's not really listening out at the moment.
I'm
okay.
standing right next to her, so I heard that.
All right. So now we're at the start of initiative. They got a surprise round. They mostly used it to move into position. Now we're going into combat. So first one who's moving is number 6 right over here, and he's charging right in and going to attempt to whack our good friend Esperanza with a battle axe.
Okay.
Cleave him in two. Oh, wait.
Okay, that's a 19. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yes.
Right. It's going to be... Okay, that's going to be 8. That's going to be 11 damage to you.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next we have...
Did you make sure to take down what all our initiatives were?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Just a couple of these guys rolled nat 20s, so we have number...
Well, when he has 8 of them out there.
Oh boy. All right, so whose turn?
Okay. Next we have Orchid.
Okay.
I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon it right here.
Are you?
Give me 1 second.
Ooh. Really?
All right,
Yeah.
so let's see. Before I actually commit, so right here, this would be 5. This would be 10 right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna put it right
Okay,
here.
ping where
Are
you're
you
going to put it. Okay, right here. All right.
Okay, since I summoned it, this guy, since he's in 10 feet, must now give me a dex save.
Again.
Okay. He's
I'm
not-
guessing it's
When it
against your
appears-
spell saving.
And when it appears, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC.
This should
Yep.
be.
So he needs to pass 13, I guess.
All right, that's a failure. How much damage is he?
2d10.
2d10. Okay.
So I guess I roll damage now.
Yep.
2d10.
Basically, Hellish rebuked him.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Is it
You
still
hit
my
for-
turn, technically?
Yes.
Since that was my
that's your-
action.
that's
Yeah, that
your
was your action.
Your
I'm
bonus
going to use
action.
my bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
Okay. Okay. Describe to us how your club changes its appearance when you cast Shillelagh.
Let me read it up again.
Mhm.
Alright, so literally, the small little, fairy standing behind the fire just kind of holds her small club up. And the two, campfires standing next to her kind of swirl around and attach to her club. And now her club's tip is on fire with a rather vengeful nature fire. I'll put it as that. The kind of fire that, burns down forests just to help them heal. That kind of fire. A very aggressive, angry fire. And where
Okay.
does my boy go, my flaming thing?
That'd be check that.
Let me pull that up real quick because I have that one pulled up.
Anyone
see,
at
it
home
has
wondering,
a-
it's a wildfire druid.
Yeah, wildfire do it. I just summoned a fire spirit pretty much. Its
Yes.
armor class is 13, and its health points is equal to the wildfire spirit's constitution modifier plus your
Okay.
wisdom modifier plus 5 times your level in this class.
Oh, Jesus.
So 50 plus 2 plus the
Plus
constitution
5
modifier,
times your level will be 25.
25 plus my wisdom modifier, so 2, plus the spirit's constitution modifier, which is plus 2.
So it'd be plus
5, 26. It's 29.
29.
29 hit
see.
points.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 29 hit points, but has low armor class.
Okay.
Should it go right after me, or does it go later?
It goes right after you, but unless you command it with a bonus action, it takes the dodge action.
Okay.
I see. All right. So
So it's
because
just harder to hit.
yeah. So it's harder to hit right now. Okay.
Perhaps you should
Just
keep
kinda-
it.
All right. Next, we have Nyan Neko and Baranzo. So I don't know how y'all want to do that. Who has the higher dex modifier?
Yeah, Neko.
Okay. So what do you do?
Time for normal attack, Nikonyan.
Oh, God.
She's going to go up to this one that everybody else has been attacking
Mhm.
and do herself a thwack on him.
Okay.
Whack.
Roll the hit.
Okay, let me go.
Hose mad.
Hose mad. Hose mad. Also, Soulbond, the following numbers increase by 1 when your proficiency bonus increases by 1. The spirit's skill and saving throw bonuses above.
21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll me damage.
Okay. Ten points of damage.
10 damage.
He kind of shrieks as you slash one of his.
Is he still standing?
He's still standing, and you have a second attack because you're 5th level.
Yep. So I can't attack.
Roll me to
with
hit
the
again.
Same scimitar that she's waving around. 28. So that would be a
that's a
critical.
nat 20 right there. Roll me.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Roll me critical damage.
Ho, ho, ho.
No confirming crits at 5th edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
double the die, double the pain.
That's
Only
disappointing.
Minimal damage. All right. Describe to me how you kill it.
It is a big ogre, half ogre.
She runs up to him and does a whole. Starts up with her hand high, slices down, does a little sachet, turns around and slices sideways across the first slash.
Did you just wiggle your butt at this guy?
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Cross slash.
All right. He is DED dead.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right. So we got to mark him out of the initiative count. Next we have Esperanzo.
Okay. Question: Where's the javelin that bounced off my chest?
Oh,
Right here.
Can I grab it and throw it, in the
Yes.
same action?
Yes, you can.
Hey, yeah, I shall do that.
Mhm.
All right. So javelin is 1d. No,
It's
okay.
1d6 plus your strength. You're proficient
Yes.
with it. So
Yeah. So first I gotta make a throw.
yeah, who are you throwing at?
Let's see. This boy here.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me to hit.
Let's see. Now is it strength or dex?
It's a strength.
Okay.
Is it strength? Oh,
Mhm. It
yeah,
can be strength, unless it has the finesse quality. Or
in which it has to be dex.
well, it doesn't have to be dex. I think ranged weapons can be strength or dex, but the javelin doesn't have finesse, so you don't have to. You can use strength for that.
Anyway,
Yeah. Either way, just roll.
Okay.
roll him.
Plus 8. Here we go. Oh, that's 9. Sorry, subtract 1 from that.
So
I mean,
13.
that still hits. So roll me damage.
All right.
Yeah, I can't wait for all these, grunts to just run up and yeet at us at the same time. Because I'm
Yeah.
afraid that we all had high, I think,
Really?
initiative.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna boink us real quick.
Oh well. There we go. 6
Boinkus.
Oh, so 14 hits, huh?
All right, it's going to be
13 hits.
Oh.
6 damage. Yes, so 13 hits. They are big. They are not armored. They're pretty big targets. So 2 is
Now I
down.
shall throw a second javelin.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Wait, so barbarians just get double attack at level 5 or whatever?
Yes.
They get
2 attacks.
extra
Oh.
attacks.
They get extra attack.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, plus 8 this time, not 9.
Bear in mind, one of them's a berserker,
That's a hit.
so they can technically get a third one.
Shh, don't tell people.
Spoilers.
You already mentioned it earlier.
I know.
Like
Damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. All right, so you know that one scene from I think freaking Ace Ventura where it's like he's got, or no, it's not Ace Ventura. The one where the dude has 2 arrows
The
in
second
his
one.
Yeah. That's basically what's happening right now. Yeah.
So
Okay.
This looks vaguely familiar.
and I'm gonna back up a little bit and call it there.
Are you actually backing up, or?
Yeah, I backed
Okay.
up 1 step because there's not much else to move. There's a tent to my right. There's a dead body to my left. So
Okay.
unless I could approach, but
All right.
Okay. Okay. Who is next in initiative? That would be.
Is it Mr. Smiley?
No, I don't think so.
Let's say I got a 13, so.
Yeah, I'm looking. There's a bunch of guys. Okay. Oh, it's this dude right here. All right, he's going to
Which
go
one?
and attempt to
Oh, that
whack at this little fire thing that he sees.
All right.
All right.
Got to pass 13. That's all.
All right.
It also did a dodge action, so.
I rolled with disadvantage. He's still hit, unfortunately. So.
All right.
All right.
And is it resistant to damage?
It has immunities to charmed, frightened, grappled, prone, and restrained.
Those are conditions.
Yeah, damage
Mhm.
immunities are fire.
Okay.
Okay. So he's not using fire, and he deals kind of a hefty to this thing. So, whack. All right,
Oof.
and that's his turn.
Whack.
Okay,
Whack,
so-
whack, whack.
How much damage?
He dealt 8 damage to it.
All right.
Well done.
Okay, and next we do have Crayola.
All right. I'm just gonna look at him. He's within 60 feet.
Yes.
All right. And I'm going to have it to where I just start trying to invade his mind and use Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver, is that a
That's a cantrip.
Okay, what's the saving throw for that? Is it a saving throw? Or is it...
Intelligence saving throw. He's going to have to pass a 16.
Okay. He has a negative intelligence modifier.
Basically,
Yeah,
there's just
that's
a
That's a nat 1. Roll me
there's
double
a-
damage for this.
Oh god, so that's 4d6, not 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
As if the added bonus effect of it isn't bad enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
17, my guy.
Okay. He kind of sits. He just kind of sits there for a second, screams, and grabs at his head as like he's being assailed from all sides. And I need to roll something for him real quick.
I was gonna say there's also just a bunch of like whispers emanating from where he is.
Yeah, and then as he screams, his eyes start to bleed. He kind of falls over and just his head explodes.
Ooh.
See, I told you, Ugly.
That's still rude.
Ugly. Ugly.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Good.
Well, now it's Mr. Smiley and like 1, 2,
All right, hang
3,
on.
4, 5, 6 different lads.
10. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to know what would happen if he survived?
Hmm.
If he were to have, basically, it says, and the first time it makes a saving throw before the end of your next turn, it must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the save.
Huh.
Oh wow.
So that's one way to just wail on someone repeatedly, or
We have this gentleman coming over and this gentle monster attempting to whack at Esperanzo. Okay. Does it? Okay. What's your armor again? 17.
17, yes.
Okay. He just barely misses. Like you're able to duck out of the way as he swings his axe overhead. That's him. And then we have.
Does crawling over bodies count as difficult terrain?
Yes. In this one it does because they are pretty big. So yeah.
All right.
All right. So this
Ray carried over mechanics.
duder's gonna go here. Okay. And next.
Answers that question.
Next, your guide is going to go. And he
Oh, I forgot he existed.
yeah, he pulls out he is going to he's going to walk over here and he's going to take a pot shot at this dude with a light crossbow.
Does he jump over the fire?
The fire is burned down so he can go around it without too much difficulty.
Yeah, I kind of sucked it into my,
Oh,
club.
he's still...
Yeah.
Alrighty, and he's actually going to hit with that. So that's going to be plus dex. Oh, okay. So that's going to be max damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so that's going to be... And he's going to spend his bonus action reloading his crossbow. So so that is his turn. And next,
Oh, the fact that one of their friends' heads explodes. Yeah, this is still a good idea.
yeah, they're not very smart. This dude
I
is...
can tell.
They're going to walk over this way, coming around, attempting to flank. That was him. This guy is going to 5, 10, 20, and is going to attack.
Fucking hell.
And is going to attack. Well, actually, I'm going to roll to see who attacks.
So many choices.
He's going to attack. Oops, I mean do that.
Hey, sir.
He's going to attack.
Boy.
Orchid.
All right.
Well, he could hit you so hard you go flying.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay.
like swatting a fly.
Okay, that's going to be 8 slashing damage to you.
All right. I'm healed back up, right? From
No,
getting-
actually.
From the fire incident?
Yeah, y'all didn't manage to finish your woken
Oh.
up a couple hours after that.
I thought you said
That's-
yeah. Okay, hold on. 22. All right.
Alright.
Has it? I guess it hasn't been 4 hours, has it?
No, apparently not.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
been like 2 or 3.
Ooh, close, but not
All
quite.
right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll let you add one of your hit die plus your Constitution modifier back to your health, though, just because.
I'll be fine. I was more worried about like my spell slots, because I've used one level 1 spell. I just need to make sure because I haven't rested.
Alrighty, and he's gonna throw a javelin, and he's gonna miss because the javelin lands over here, right beside y'all's guide. All right, so alrighty, and next we have okay, so with that, we are back to the top of initiative. Right, this dude is sneaking around this way, trying to.
Are those trees?
Yes, he's kind of going around the trees, attempting at strategy.
Okay.
Now we have Orchid.
Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's 25. He's safe.
Mhm.
He's safe. He's not safe. He's not safe. He's not safe.
Oh,
He's
you're
not
about to
safe.
do
He's
it.
not.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit fireball right in the center right here.
Oh, God.
Because let's see, these guys are 25, so they're just out of it, and this thing's immune to fire. So
Yep.
All right, so one,
casting
two,
fireball right there.
okay, so this is gonna be 4 dexterity saves.
Yep.
What's your DC?
My DC.
Your spell
With
save
my
DC.
spell save DC, they need to pass a 13.
Okay, so 10 passes. 7 does not pass.
Wait, a 10? Oh yeah.
5
way
does
to
not
save.
pass. And 8 does. So okay, so go ahead and roll me fireball damage.
So how do I do this? Just
Okay, fireball is what is it?
so yeah. So
like
so
4D.
for those who failed, they get 8d6.
Yes, and those who passed get half of 8d. Whatever you roll.
So I just roll 8d6.
Mhm.
34.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus
34
Christ.
divided by 2 is. The rest
17.
take 17 damage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Big boy damage.
Dead.
Big.
7. Which did he? Okay, he is on fire but still alive. 3 is not looking good at all, but he's 5. 8 is he looks pretty singed, but he's still kicking.
I only killed one with that, all right?
But you beat up a bunch of the other ones.
Here's the thing. I can use my bonus action to control this, right?
You can
Yep.
command him to take the dash action, I believe.
Well,
I want him
Or
to
to-
attack.
yeah. You command him to do stuff besides dash.
Okay.
I want
The
him to
only
use
action it takes on its turn is a dodge action, unless you take a bonus action. Your turn's commanded. to
Actions
take one-
requires your bonus action. I can make it do Flame Seed, which is a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. All right, cool. All right,
Otherwise, why would you summon it?
make it dash around and deal. I thought the AOE damage was just constant. Never mind.
No,
Okay.
it's only whenever it comes in or dies.
Whenever it comes in and whenever I teleport with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Otherwise, it has a ranged weapon attack of +4 to hit.
Mhm.
But can you explain Soulbound for me? The following numbers increase by 1 when your proficiency bonus increases by 1. The spirit's skill and saving throw bonus is above the bonus to hit and damage of its flame speed,
Oh god.
and the bonus damage of its fire teleportation. So since I have increased proficiency by 1 from 2 to 3,
Mhm.
my ranged weapon attack is now +5 to hit with
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so expert roll 1d20 plus 5, 18.
That hits.
On this one.
Okay.
So when I do damage, it is, let's see, on a hit 1d6 plus 2, so I guess that's 1d6 plus 3 now, right?
Mhm.
1d6 plus 3. 4. Minimal damage.
Welp, it's enough. It's dead.
Orchid screams after throwing the fire and commanding the thing as she stares down, as she's screaming while, the big, huge, dumb half whatever it is in front of her, probably still swinging at her.
Roll me intimidate.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Alright, let's see. Where did I put that thing? Where's intimidation? It's skill. My intimidation is +1.
He's at -1.
He's at -1? Alright.
For his save, he's going to be doing against you.
1d20 plus 1.
Mhm.
12.
Okay, that's just enough. He turns tail and flees. Alrighty. He can only go here, and that will, if y'all want to,
Can I have
Orchid,
opportunity of attack him?
yeah, Orchid, Nyanyeko, and Esperanzo can all take attacks of opportunity.
He's like, Jesus Christ, this small thing throws fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's just a roll of 1d20, right?
1d20 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom, because shillelagh.
So that's 2 plus 5. No, that's 2 plus 3, so 5.
Yes, so 1d20 plus 5,
22.
That's 22. Roll me damage.
Roll just a straight 1d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2.
1d8, I think it's plus your wisdom modifier, actually. Sure.
Let's see. Shillelagh, stat strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon, and the weapon's damage die becomes a d8.
Okay.
The weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already.
All right, so you can use wisdom for that. So that's another +2. That's going to be 4 damage to him.
Yeah, he just feels a bit of fire like slap him in the ass as he leaves.
Alrighty, Nyaneko, do you want to use your reaction to attack him?
Yes.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Ah. I'm great at this, I promise. 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Hell.
Is that? No, that's one less than
No.
critical. Dang.
Yeah, that's one below critical.
Roll me damage.
10 damage.
10. Okay. And Esperanzo.
Yes, I shall be.
Opportunity of attacking.
Yeah.
Return
And
the utmost opportunity.
I have pack tactics.
You get advantage.
Yeah, there is a thing within 5 feet of him.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
Plus 8.
17.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Well, he's got advantage just in case,
Oh, yeah.
Just
See if
in
you roll a
case.
crit.
Nah.
I mean, you still hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me damage. And then describe to me how you murder him.
I mean, I'm just imagining this guy doing like the whole like Scooby-Doo run thing,
Mhm.
and then tripping on his face and dying.
Nearly max damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you kill him, Esperanzo?
Alrighty then. I'm swinging a warhammer. So, how tall is this thing?
He's just under 8 feet tall.
So I could probably hit his chest at the highest.
Yeah.
Okay,
still can't
so
believe
what
it,
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing at his knees, which will
Mhm.
cause him to fall, and then the follow through, I'm gonna swing it back down and crush his head.
Okay. Brutal, just like a warhammer.
And it kind of goes with the double attacking.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So that was Orchid. Now we have. That was just basically his reaction. Now we have number 11.
I really can't believe that this small little fairy, just while screaming, just shoots a fireball past this dude, kills a couple of his friends, and then just looks at him like, I will fireball you next.
Number 11 is going to go over this way.
I don't like that green one over there.
Well then.
He's the
And-
Mexican one.
Next,
God
we
damn it.
have
Gosh, dang it.
Nyaneko.
You said these fires are not big enough to be inhibiting.
Yeah, they're just kind of terrain pieces. You can jump over and through them if you want to.
They're hot.
Just don't
Alright.
stay on them, right?
They're hot
Mhm.
coals by now.
They're coals, yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and just stand here, waiting for them to come over, swishing
know
her
they're
tail
over there?
back and forth.
How do you do the whole thing to like do the arrows again?
It's
it's
the
40 feet.
arrow, paintbrush, magnifying glass, and then there's a ruler next.
The ruler?
Yeah.
Yes, that's 40 feet. That's my movement speed.
Mhm.
Okay. I was just doing a whole thing because I was going to check something.
Yeah, you can make it invisible, so you.
That being this distance, which is within. Okay.
Alrighty.
I have plans.
Esperanzo, your turn.
Okay. So
There's still a
have
lad
this.
in front of you.
there's still a lot in front of me, and there's a lot around me. But I shall take care of this boy first.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Hammer time.
Stop. Hammer time.
New, 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 new. 25.
That's going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
Let's see, which is okay. So it's not a 20. It's not a nat 20 at least.
15 max damage.
Jesus.
Bonk.
I'm breaking them kneecaps.
Mm-hmm. All right, give me 1 second. You do break his kneecap. He falls to the ground, like struggling to get back up. Looks like he's almost dead. Second attack.
Yes, time to break his jaw with a golf swing.
Oh God.
Christ.
I. You okay, bud?
This kobold is
Roll
a little cocky there.
Roll me damage.
Thwack. 4. Ting.
Hmm.
Alrighty. With a thwack, you knock his lower jaw goes flying into the distance, lodging into a tree, and he falls to the ground. Blood bubbling up underneath him. He is also dead. Hang on. To get the.
Did I freaking golf swing him over? Jesus Christ!
Apparently.
I was moving him there so I could put the X on him. The toolbar, it was a little too far for me to reach with my click.
Okay, I was gonna say like, I know Esperanzo's got 20 in strength, but Jesus.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Next, we have Cruella.
Okay. So centered on. Why is it not? Oh, that's why. Duh. I'm dumb. Centered on this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Hunger of Hadar.
Ooh.
Come again?
Basically, anyone who would be looking at me, what you see is that it almost seems like hundreds of tendrils are just flexing in tandem underneath my skin.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 20-foot radius sphere of darkness, so from there to there to there just opens up on that point.
Okay.
Suddenly, darkness.
And how does that work again?
Well, basically the effect isn't going to come in. The effect, okay. The void, let's see.
Is it a creature that starts its turn there? Do they have to take saving throws at the beginning of their turn, or they take it now?
Okay, let me read it.
Okay.
Okay. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
Also, it's filled with voices.
Lots and lots of voices.
And no sort of light of any sort can be seen through it.
Okay.
It wasn't hard enough to see.
So it's kind of like a black hole without the suction just popped up right there.
Okay, so at the beginning of their turn, they're gonna to take 2d6 cold damage, right? Or dexterity save. Okay.
2d6 cold, and then at the end of their turn. It's also difficult terrain.
Okay. Lovely.
Basically, it's just a big pile of fuck.
Uh-huh.
It's a
Uh,
Luigi's
like
final
they
smash from
can't
Brawl.
see anything since they're fully in it, and so good chance they don't know the way out.
Yeah.
Just pick a direction
And-
and go.
Yeah, 5, 10. I'm going to move. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to have Cryella move over here, closer to the fire.
Or what remains?
Like basically, if you were to look at her, it would be a really disgusting thing to look at, just because like her entire body is just undulating.
Or
I'm
just
not.
too busy screaming to notice.
Yeah,
Really?
She's still screaming.
and that's also going to last for a minute.
So 10 rounds.
And I end my turn.
Alrighty.
Face down.
Because fuck that.
Yep. Okay. All right. So at that, okay. So that was Criella. Now we are to. All right, we're on to the guide, who picks up the javelin and hucks it back at number 8. And okay, that's gonna hit. He's gonna deal. All right, he's gonna deal some damage to it. Then he's gonna raise his light crossbow and take another shot at him. And that's also gonna hit. Okay. And he shoots this dude in the eye, and he kind of clutches at it, not really knowing what hit him, because there's now a fucking arrow sticking out of his eye. So,
Oh god.
so yeah, that's the guide's turn. And next we have number 7, who is
Which
going
one's
to
number
actually
7?
make
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw. Real quick. Yeah, he's stupid. He's gonna come this way. Against better judgment. So, okay, so
Another lamb to the slaughter. Lambs, 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 lambs.
8 is going to also make a save. He passes and pulls out the javelin that's sticking in his shoulder and is going to throw it back at the guide
Oh.
with one
Such
eye.
an
That's
animation, too.
going to still be a hit, unfortunately. So, let's see. What does the javelin do for them?
That'd be quite inconvenient if the guide were to be incapacitated.
It'd be hilarious, actually.
It would be.
Where do we go? I don't know.
Let's just burn everything down until we find it.
We're on a mountain.
And there's clearly trees here to burn.
Yeah, the guide kind of takes it like a champ. Javelin streaks past him, nicking him pretty bad, but he's still standing, so he's fine. Okay, and with that, we are back to this dude. Okay, yeah, he's gonna run, so he is no longer in combat.
Who
Didn't
is?
even get to see him.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, there's still more hiding and we can't see him now?
Yep. Alrighty, so now we are back to the top of initiative. Starting off, we have this. Yeah, this is number.
Let's say those two on the side are currently not having a good time.
Is it a Constitution save against the cold damage?
No,
It's just
just
automatically.
2d6 cold damage.
All right, roll me
If they
2d6
start-
roll me 2d6 real quick.
All right. Four.
Okay. Number 9 takes. So that's
9.
And he is blind.
he is blind, so he's gonna have to make a perception check to try and get his way out of there with disadvantage. Okay, that's a 9.
Should that be against the spell modifier? I mean, the spell saving throw, or
Well, he rolled a 9, so
okay.
so he's going to make a perception check to try and stumble his way out of it. He does not, so he's going to move in a random direction. Okay, so okay. different directions you can go. 8, and he just flees combat, just and running away. So he's gone. He's not coming back. He's just like, oh god, it's cold. Everything hurts.
It's cold. Everything hurts. I'm pretty sure I felt something crawling up my leg. Why is it all loud?
Basically.
Why does it feel so dry and irritating and it's all over?
Oh god damn it!
Alrighty. Next we have Orchid.
I'm going to do another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
This
Oh,
time,
boy.
instead of 10, I need to get over a 15 to use common sense.
Oh
Okay.
boy!
That's a big jump.
Luckily, you have proficiency in wisdom saving throw.
Yes,
Yep, it's plus, like, how much again? Like,
Plus-
5, I think?
Plus 5.
+5.
Yeah, so I have to roll pretty low to get under 15.
It's possible.
Under a 10.
8.
Yeah.
I got
I thought you
under a
had
10 and
advantage.
a 15, so...
Oh boy.
I thought you had
so,
advantage.
what?
Didn't they say you have advantage, or am I missing hearing?
No, we never said that they had advantage.
This
Unfortunately
is
not.
something
They
I'm
just
doing
have
it personally
proficiency.
for the sake of the sanity of my character.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is a personal thing. What are you gonna do? I'm curious.
Seeing that Coriella just threw darkness into the trees over there,
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
she's gonna be like, maybe there's something in the trees.
That I
She's going
can't
to
see.
She's going to cast Firebolt on the trees in an attempt to light them on fire.
Okay, you hit the trees and they are now on fire.
Her maniacal screaming turns to maniacal laughter, and she's going to tell, her little friend here to attack this one.
Alrighty. Roll me to hit.
Roll 1d20 plus 5, right?
Mhm.
No,
I believe so.
I must have had that,
check.
like,
Yeah, plus
copied.
5.
The fire elemental that is away from the park. We never really explained what the environment looks like, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
oops.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Okay, a 12. Alright, so that will hit. Roll me damage. Basically,
That's
the
a
environment.
D.
Think a snowy clearing.
Yeah.
And
There's a
with-
few trees.
There's a few trees. There are some tents set up. The party has 2
Minimal
fires.
damage again.
Okay, I mean that's enough to kill him. So
The trees are on
They're
fire.
fire. Yeah, that guy's not gonna have a fun time at the start of his turn.
hey, I'm Lurex. I speak for the trees. Right now, they're saying, "Ah!"
Well, I just realized that if that tree is close enough to burn him, he's going to be
Mhm.
taking both cold and fire damage. At the
Yeah,
start
it's
of
going to
his
be
turn.
dealing firebolt damage. That's what I'm going to fluff it as, just because. So,
Yeah.
Like someone.
speaking of which, it actually is his turn. So, damage and the firebolt damage as well.
All right,
Firebolt damage.
Mm-hmm.
and I'll roll the cold damage.
A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it. All right, so yeah, it ignites things on fire. So that's a 1d10 actually.
5 cold damage.
Wait, this is
2D.
hold on.
2d10. You're level 5.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, 2d10. Oh no, 7.
Okay.
He's both hot and cold.
You
He's
hear
hot, cold, and
you
blind.
hear screaming coming from there. Screams of pain, confusion, and just you're not sure what all. He's going to make a perception check. Let's see if he crit fails. Yes. Okay.
Wait, he
Um,
does?
Yep. He's going to. He's actually not going to move at all. He's just going to wail, clutching his head and not move a muscle. Roll me double acid damage.
I was gonna
Growling.
say, doesn't he need to do a dex save for the acid?
Oh yeah, dex save.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 13. I'm pretty sure that fails.
Yeah, he need to pass a 16. So double damage. Is that what you
Yep,
said?
double acid damage because he crit failed on his perception check to try and find his way out of there.
Shit.
Mhm.
I did that wrong. 15. As his body is just like strangled by tentacles.
Yep.
And on fire and freezing.
Yes.
This boy needs some ice.
That and with that, the screams die down to a gurgle. And then silence.
As the whole thing should be.
I would imagine there'd be some slight sizzling.
I see why
And
people
with
like
the-
Fireball.
And hearing the
Yes.
dying screams of their leader, fuck this shit, I'm out. The remaining two guys. And combat over.
All right, Orchid is immediately going to, stop laughing and slump over a bit before crawling over to the fire. The trees are still on fire, and it's just gonna just be like, yes, yes.
Cryella stops undulating.
Well, I must say that's a little bit unorthodox, but I like your style. The guide kind of just.
You just
Okay.
like reckless abandon?
All right. Okay. Esperanzo, you are able to retrieve all the javelins that you had that you retrieved, and plus 6 more that are on each of the corpses or were on their backs that they just weren't using.
Oof, okay. That's a lot of
You
javelins.
should have 10 javelins now.
Oh God!
Can I go back to resting to heal?
Yes, I'm gonna say the rest of the night kind of passes without incident as y'all go to sleep. The
Hooray,
fire
I get my-
Convincing somebody tells me to put away the fire elemental before I burn more things.
Probably should do that.
Yeah.
I'm
don't
not going to
teleport
say
it.
it though. I'm just going to slink back into my tent.
Oops.
Hey, man of fire, go away.
Man of fire.
My work
Wait, hold
here
on.
is
Let me
done.
check something.
Ah,
Languages. Understands the languages you speak.
it understands.
What?
It shakes its head.
Please, I don't
No.
want to have another fire.
The guide kind of walks over. Well, you could be a little bit useful, little guy. He kind of gets a little bit more wood, pats it up. How about a bed over here, just to rest on?
It just slumps
Are
on
you
top of the fire
explaining it?
or the wood and just kind of sits there.
Yeah, as it sits on top of the fire. Have any of y'all seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, so basically think the fire demon. That's basically what it is.
Oh God, it's gonna throw insults at us.
Oh no.
Nah, I can't talk.
It just understands.
Just
And then, as Orchid,
sizzling hand on shoulder.
yeah, and as Orchid goes off to sleep, it kind of just, drifts out of existence and leaves just, a fire behind.
Stays burning pretty long and just anyway.
What-
So
What are you doing sleeping?
rest of the night is uneventful. All of y'all are healed all the way back up, and you get all your spell slots back.
My dreams may have started leaking into other people's minds. If such a thing happens, I apologize.
Orchid's probably used to it.
Ding 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 ding.
That is an uncomfortable amount of space and tentacles.
I wonder what has happened if they're on fire.
Basically, in the morning, the big trees that had burned down are burned down to a crisp. You don't see a sign of the what you presume was the chieftain. You just see a broken battle axe that is corroded by acid.
As all things should be.
So they
See?
are?
Fire was the solution.
However, even though it's not snowing, it's still kind of overcast and a little bit dark out there because the sun doesn't shine all that much, and the snow is rather deep. And it's gonna be a hard day's walk on that one. So
Hold on. So my character is like 7 inches. Do I even sink into the snow?
you're just kind of fluttering above it. Basically, the wind has died down enough. You can just kind of hover like Tinkerbell at this point in time, just following everyone around.
Yeah, my movement speed's only 15 and my flying is 25, so I'm still kind of slow compared to everyone.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So you're not walking. You're just flying and hovering around. And you're not really but for you are trying to keep up with everyone because they're still trying. I need everyone to make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh
No.
boy.
Okay.
What's my con modifier?
You should have proficiency in it as a sorcerer.
That I do.
Mine is only a +1 though.
That I diggity do.
Wait, this
So
is the wrong
that's-
chat. Oop.
+5.
Yes.
Got a 19.
16.
25.
9.
9.
25, 16, 9. Okay, everyone is fine except for Orchid. You suffer a level of exhaustion because of everything that you're going into, and you're trying to keep up with the party and just
Yeah, keeping up with a bunch of people in the cold and thinking about fire probably isn't good.
Here's the
Yeah.
question: do we notice?
Roll perception if you want to try and notice.
All right.
Esperanto's probably in the front of the pack. He's not going to notice.
My eyes are just darting everywhere.
You can put your eyes everywhere?
Basically, when you look at her, her eyes are not focusing on anything. They're just flitting about at high speeds.
Mm-hmm.
That's an
Yeah,
18.
You do notice that Orchid is kind of lagging behind and just kind of breathing heavily, or what you assume is breathing heavily.
I pick her up and put her in my pocket.
Oh, how sweet.
Alright, she's gonna try to rest for a bit.
Okay.
Time is not now, little one, but soon.
All right. So it takes y'all about half a day. I'm going to say about 6 hours. And
I'm a Fae, that's a 4-hour rest for me, boys. Yeah.
alrighty, you get that level of exhaustion back, because fuck what I was going for, but okay.
Sorry.
Soon.
No, you're fine. No, everyone else passed anyway. So
Honestly, I'm not even sure if my inane ramblings have been picking up on the mic.
now they
Every
some of them
once in a
have.
while.
Okay.
It just sounds like you're muttering to yourself, which I think still fits your character, honestly.
Yes. Most of it has just been cryptic and kind of like
It kind
concerning.
of works how we sometimes hear, how we sometimes don't.
You know, like usual.
It just works out for the character.
All right.
Glad
So,
they're watching.
so as y'all like tramp across this place, and just kind of see, all right, as you come up, your guide kind of holds up his hand and he kind of points forward at some walls that seem to be rising out of the snow, coated in ice. All right, right there. That's where we're headed. It's well, I haven't been here myself, but what I have heard is not too good. So everyone, stay sharp. Keep your eyes peeled.
Sir, why do you sound different now?
Shut
Because
up.
the DM forgot his voice.
The land of the soon-to-be dead.
If not already.
Yeah. I just kind of fix him in a stare.
Mhm.
He may be the first to go. Even look back away.
You're really creepy, you know that.
What?
Orchard's gonna poke her head out of the pocket. Is it time to burn things again?
I
Soon,
appreciate
little
your
one.
enthusiasm, but we're here to investigate, not burn, as far as I know. So, well. And as y'all get closer, you see a frozen gate that has like runes carved on it. Okay, what languages do y'all speak again?
I speak common, infernal, abyssal, and deep speech.
Okay.
I got Draconic.
Draconic. All right.
I know Common, Sylvian, and Deep Speech.
Deep speech.
Common and Elven.
Common and Elven. Okay. All right. Okay, so you no one knows what these runes are, Briella. You
I know what they are. Oh,
yeah, they are abyssal runes.
All right. What do they say?
The language of demons. I'm gonna need you to make me an investigations check because they're kind of crazy and all over.
Oh boy, an intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Darn, I should have picked Abyssal, not Deep Speech. Oof.
Well, the deep speech thing is probably what I'm muttering whenever I'm not speaking common. 11.
You pick out the odd word there. You don't know, but you see words coming across like trespass, death, darkness. A lot of just really dark and unpleasant things that you pick out here and there. But basically the meaning is like stay away, kind of.
It appears that they have been expecting us.
This is odd. I hadn't told us about a sealed gate. This. So the gate is sealed, and unless you are to open it, y'all won't be able to go forward. So we'll be able to...
Does it look like it's a physical, like?
All right, for the
Yeah.
sake
Oh,
of
it's
not being.
It's a
Tom, for the-
physical gate. It's coated over with ice with demonic carvings in the ice.
Yeah, Tom, for the sake of not being a dick, then I won't challenge you because I have a really dumb skill to get past this.
Is
What's
it
the-
flying?
It's fiery teleportation.
Mhm.
The spirit in each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it is teleported up to 30 feet. So if everyone crowds close, I could get us right past the gate. But,
Alrighty.
that might be, I don't want to,
No.
you don't want that to happen.
Go
It's
on. Go on right ahead.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's gonna be the backup plan in case no one else can think of anything. That's just a plan out there.
I mean, I could use shocking grasp on it.
On the door.
Yes, see if that
alright.
breaks the ice because I'm electrocuting it.
Okay.
Oh wait, if you're gonna do that, I'll cast what was it, firebolt on it as well.
Okay.
I mean, I'm literally walking up to it and putting my hand on it.
Oh,
Okay. Roll. Okay. So you automatically damage.
I do hit, or what?
Yep. You just automatically hit the lightning. It's a door. It's not gonna. It doesn't
All
have
right.
a
Do you want me to roll the damage or?
roll of damage. Yes.
All
I'm
right,
still
that's
in his
2d8.
pocket. So.
13 damage.
The ruins flare with a dark orange light, and you take 13 lightning damage as it's deflected back at you.
I'm in his pocket. Do I take that?
You take half of that.
Fair.
So
All right.
I take half of 13. All right.
I am at 16.
Mhm.
6.5. Do I round up or down?
Down.
So 6. All right.
Esperanza's gonna watch that happen, and he's gonna be like, "Esperanza thinks this is no simple door."
Yes.
Anyone else have an idea?
I have lingering magic. I can check to see like what kind of what kind of magic this door is enchanted with. Just for
Alrighty.
information.
All right. If you wanna, are you gonna use that ability?
Yeah, I can use this up to my Constitution modifier amount of times, which is 4. So I got a few to spare.
All right.
Also, I'm just going to say that Cryella is visibly unfazed by being electrocuted.
Mhm.
She's just kind of, and steps away. Hair standing on end.
All right. So, okay. So, Esperanzo, there is magic all over this place, and it glows whatever color you know as the Abjuration School, and there's like a dome kind of protecting the entire city.
Vibration. So it glows silver. That's what I think.
It glows, so it's glowing silver, and then the ruins themselves are glowing some dark orange magic that you cannot place your finger on, but it's kind of it's not pleasant.
Can I do an Arcana check?
On what?
The runes. Like the glowing.
What are you looking for?
What they, what type of magic they are.
You don't see the glowing because Esperanzo is detect magic. If he's going to relay the information, then yes, by all
Well,
means.
no, I
feel
was
free.
just saying because you said that they glowed orange when I touched the door and electrocuted myself.
Mhm.
You're gonna
Okay,
have to
yeah.
Throw something at it again.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
All right.
Also, Orchard's gonna like pat your, thigh or whatever and be like, "You gonna be okay? You need some help?"
This was a learning experience.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, it's not
She's
in
trying to see if you want to get healed.
It's not in the ruins themselves are not any school of magic. They're just kind of demonic. Like
Esperanzo's gonna take out like a piece of paper, like in his pocket. He looks at it because he's not gonna memorize like what color is what. And he's like, Esperanza sees that this door is being protected by magic.
All right, can I just cast Cure
Yes,
Wounds on you real quick? You know,
if you wish.
old buddy, old pal, just to get you a bit up.
Well, you need to accept his assistance.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to stop them.
Yeah, so just a 1d8, right? Plus
1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Mhm.
Minimal.
3.
Okay, I'm up to 19.
Orchard just kind of shrugs. I'm better at burning than healing.
All right. So
I
what is
know.
everyone else doing?
Orchard still has her idea in the back of her mind, but she's, just kind of waiting to see if anyone else is going to do anything.
I'm sitting on this. I'm sitting in the snow. My hair's still on end.
Okay. Esperanza, did you? Oh wait, sorry. Neko.
Espresso, you should punch it.
Oh God!
Do it. The punches aren't magical. You can do it. I believe in you.
Wither shot.
Or use your warhammer. Might be better.
Listen to the child.
Yes.
I don't know. Last time that gave me quite a shock too. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it unless someone stops me.
Orchard's just gonna make sure she's not nearby.
All right. Roll me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Probably a +8 for you.
17.
With a crack, the ice shatters on the gate. The runes flare up for a sec, and everyone sees the entire city pulse orange for just a brief moment. The ice falls away from the gate. The gate falls open, but it's like something has exhaled from the city.
Do I see anything? Because I still got detect magic going for 30 minutes.
The magic is completely gone from around the city.
Hey, wait a minute. How am I supposed to burn the ice if you can only break it with weapons? These tiny hands weren't made for swinging.
Apparently, the ice didn't take kindly.
Well, I didn't like that one at all. The guy just kind of shudders. Let's get this over with. That's a good. Well, I used to come to this city every now and then, so I kind of know my way around, but still.
Okay.
So are we here to get rid of the city?
Well, no. We're here to investigate what happened. You see, the guy has been kind of taking notes on everything, and Esperanza, did you copy down the runes onto paper, or were you just writing down like what color it was?
No, the piece of paper you took out was a reference sheet to colors.
Okay.
Like, all right, I know it's this kind of magic kind of thing, yada yada.
Okay, cheat sheet, gotcha. All right, so
Yeah. He's got -1 in wisdom, so he's not gonna memorize it.
Yeah, so you see like the demonic runes have kind of been copied onto the paper, like very roughly, because the guide was kind of doing that while y'all were trying to figure out how to open it, and then just he kind of looks around. Don't think we're alone here, so keep your eyes out.
Well, of course, we have each other.
Esperanza will smash whatever comes our way.
I mean, it'd be a lot easier if we burned everything, but okay. She's just gonna slip back into the pocket so she's not, openly looking for things to burn.
Okay, so according to you, you're in my pants pocket, or what?
Whatever pocket you put me in.
Okay, I was thinking like
Breast
jacket pocket.
Well, either way, it's just I got shocked with you, and I'm kind of sad now.
Yeah.
Sad boy hours.
There's still a few sweets in there.
Nice. Too bad sweets don't heal me.
Let us see.
No.
The frozen city, it looks like any other town as y'all are exploring it. The only difference is there is that thin sheet of ice over everything. The thing that's different from it now is the demonic ruins are not present. Here and there you see something that looks like some weird shape in the ice built out of something strange. Like there's some shapes that come out of the earth and curve into a crook, just kind of up and over. There are others that are very jagged with 6, 8 points on them, just kind of menacingly standing out against the relatively normal looking town that is now covered in ice.
Hmm.
We're
I'm a
looking
look
for
at a shape.
Hmm?
I said I'm a look at a shape.
Okay. Roll. It's
I mean, if you're gonna have the character say something, say it already.
yeah. He's basically saying, all right, keep an eye out for the folks who came here before. We're looking for signs of life and maybe a struggle, and then we're getting out of here. Well,
All right.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna go over to one of those shapes and try to get the snow off it.
Okay. As you brush the snow off of it, you see that the shape itself seems to have been formed out of ice that is not melting and is very cold to touch.
Never
Every so often, one of the shapes will pulse with a slight orange light, but
Is my
that's
detect
about-
magic still up or no?
your detect magic is up, and there are evidence that magic was used here long ago, and it's transmutation mixed with some necromancy and that unknown orange magic that you saw with the ruins.
Orchard's gonna poke her head out of the pocket and be like, "Should I melt it?"
You
A
were
little
free
bit of
to try.
necromancy and a little bit of.
All right, I was given permission
Which
to
she
burn
says
something.
as she backs up.
All right, so
She's
before
still in your pocket.
Okay,
Yes, but she's backing away from the thing so that she's not in immediate blast radius.
all right, so before Orchid does this, okay, so Esperanza, you see purples, you see greens, you see a sliver of silver here and there. You see some reds and that unknown orange magic, just kind of all in this weird, convoluted, like twisting color.
Esperanza sees many magic happening here.
There is
All right.
about to be some more.
All right, Orchid.
Firebolt.
Okay, roll
I
me
saw
to
my
range?
chance and I
Oh
took
no,
it.
firebolts, not fireball.
roll me to hit.
2d10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just roll to hit, actually, not actually
Roll,
damage.
roll to roll to
Yeah,
hit.
roll
first.
hit.
It's gonna do like the Matrix dodge on me. Watch. Plus
the
2, right?
freaking ice sculpture.
Turns out I stepped backwards too fast and it goes
Should be
wide.
your proficiency plus your wisdom, so plus 5.
21.
Oh my god.
All right, you hit. Roll me damage.
2d10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Oh, 13.
All right, you hit one of the shapes, and with a pulsing, it starts shrinking inward with a pulse. And everyone in the immediate vicinity, I need everyone to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright, I have +3 in that one.
Mhm.
Don't.
Yes, nat 20.
Okay.
22.
Okay,
So
nice.
This is a dex save, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Plus
saving
4 for
throw.
me.
Okay.
Little
There,
bug.
god damn.
I wish I had proficiency in mine.
22. Okay, yeah. Everyone but Corella makes it, and with an explosive concussion, you take 7 points of force damage.
What type of damage?
Force damage.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say fire.
No, not fire damage, just force damage.
I'd have resistance to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
it's
at 12.
Okay, and everyone else takes 3 force damage.
3?
Yep, 3. It's halved.
23 then.
Apparently, my body took the brunt of the blow when you were in my pocket.
Mhm.
Orchard's like gonna like slip out of the pocket and just be like, okay, this place really doesn't like burning.
And with that, you hear kind of a pulsing, like, boom, boom, just kind of emanating, and all the statues glow with the orange light. very brightly once and then go.
The land welcomes us.
Esperanza's gonna storm over to Orchid and be like, "Little bug."
She's gonna slip deeper into the pocket.
I'm currently just standing with my arms out, talking about how the land is welcoming us.
Before we get angry with each other, we should listen to what Crazy Lady says. Land is welcoming us, things is happening, and we probably should get ready to kill the other things before we kill ourselves.
Everyone make me perception checks.
Oh, in fact, just completely accepted. Yeah, there's just this crazy person we have with us.
6. I'm cowering in the pocket currently.
6.
The land welcomes us.
I'm looking
The land
Seventeen.
welcomes us.
12. That's my passive perception.
All right.
Let's
And
say my passive's 11.
okay. So your guide is just kind of not on his feet at this point in time. He's not really paying attention. Okay. So Esperanzo and Neko, you hear whispers just kind of reaching out. You hear the scrabbling of claws, and you see eyes peeking out from many of the buildings. And you hear some language that you do not understand, just whispering the same thing over and over again, and it breaks into a cacophony, and then silence. But
Do
you
the rest of us hear that at that point?
Oh yeah, and
What language?
it's abyssal, and
What is it
Rahela,
saying?
they're
What does it say?
saying trespassers, 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 and it goes into a cacophony until it's almost deafening, and then it stops abruptly.
Well, we
Oh.
found what we were looking for. There's certainly something living in here.
The
Let's
welcoming
burn the rest
party
of the
has
ground.
arrived.
Esperanza don't like people talking in hate.
Really? Then why you hang out with this guy? That's all he does.
Closing
Trayella just kind of rolls her head from side to side.
Closing in behind y'all, you hear the scrabbling of the claws again. As you look, you see dozens, if not hundreds, of small, white-looking creatures crawling forward with eyeless gazes forming at you, fanged maws saying the same word over and over again. Trespassers, trespassers, trespassers. They're getting closer and closer. And
Do I see any
Art.
magic on them?
when you look to where they are, you see that strange orange glow just kind of emanating.
So, unusual magic.
Yes,
So
unusual.
they're glowing, or
He has the detect magic thing kind of up right now, and he's all the colors that he sees. It's like none of the schools of magic, so they're just all glowing orange. If y'all had detect magic, you'd be seeing the same orange color that the ruins glowed. But, yeah. So they are closing in on you and getting closer and closer. Like I said, dozens, if not hundreds, of these things.
You should run, Krella.
These are lots of magic creatures.
I was gonna say I'm not sure I have a way to quickly escape.
We
You're
could
faster
take
than
you
me,
out.
though. That's the thing.
Well, yes.
Character question, real quick.
Hmm.
Did Orchid say that she has the ability to teleport?
No, she
Oh,
hasn't said it
yeah.
outright yet.
Okay.
It hasn't told us.
She'll have to surprise us with it.
Okay.
The guy's like, "Yeah, we should probably get out of here." And he kind of gets up, looking a little shaken and kind of beat up, and then starts heading to the city away from the swarm.
Deeper into the city?
Yes, a little bit.
Time to
Got
read
it.
about
Oh,
the
they cut off our exit. That's cool.
Yeah, they cut off your exit. They're surrounding. They're not moving quickly, but they're moving slowly, and you just hear scrabbling of claws like all around you.
Oh no.
Come,
Mhm.
we are leaving.
All right, I
Yes.
need all of y'all to make me some stealth checks.
Now,
Oh boy.
Can I just rely on the man I'm hiding with?
you're in the
Yes, you
pocket,
can.
so.
I mean, you're in the pocket, so.
Alright, you gotta do it for the both of us, homie.
Yeah, I got a +3, so. Then again, 17.
18.
Funny thing
Okay.
is, I think I have a +4 to stealth, so I'm stealthier than you.
You're also 7 inches tall.
21.
All right, y'all are able to successfully avoid the claws that are like grasping out towards you, and which probably would have hurt quite a bit if they'd gotten a hold of you. But you're able to avoid that, and as you get closer and deeper into the city, you start seeing more and more of those weird symbols that had been built, and they are no longer pulsing with the light. They're just kind of dark. But ahead of you, you see kind of a large temple-like structure with all sorts of weird shapes jutting out from the top of it, all sorts of sharp angles, and just so many different things. It looks wrong, nearly like it looks like if it was alive, it would be reaching out and trying to tear you to pieces.
This feels
Baby from the sun.
I'd say let's burn it, but that hasn't really been working, actually.
And
Esperanza does not like the idea of you burning.
as you look around, oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
No, what was Esperanza saying?
Esperanza no like the idea of you burning everything you see.
Okay.
It's a scientific endeavor.
And the guy is just kind of like, what the fuck right now? And as y'all get to this building, it seems to be the center of town. Like it's kind of in a town circle. And those strange little diminutive creatures are all swarming around like there is no place you can escape to now. The only option is to go deeper and go into the temple.
Well,
Into the mob.
It seems like they want us here.
Everyone roll me perception checks.
Oops.
21.
15.
13.
Perception.
And
Wait, hold on. Is it +1? No, it should be +2.
Damn it.
6.
Yeah, so I got a 14, not a 13.
Oh.
Esperanza, you're kind of looking at this temple like menacing. Everyone else, y'all notice that like at the edge of the town circle, the creatures seem to stop and aren't coming any further, but they're not moving either.
What is this? A church is on a hill?
They do not enter the maw.
Moth?
Maw.
Oh.
Mouth.
They start
Dude.
whispering something different. But they whisper this time. So if you want to try and catch what they're saying, Corella, you're gonna have to roll perception.
Question: How?
20.
Never mind.
What were you saying?
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, would it be a possibility for me to listen in and repeat word for word what they're saying back?
Oh, okay.
If he's over here already.
If he would have failed, I would have said it would have given him advantage. So
Okay.
yeah, it is possible for you to do that.
I mean,
But-
if you want to make it a nat 20.
Let's just okay. So you hear as translated by Nyaneko, the words that they're saying, which feel weird to your tongue, Nyaneko. It's a language you don't know. Corella, you notice as them saying sacred ground and sacrifices and implications towards that.
They desire for us to be eaten.
And I'm bite-sized. Ugh.
We might all be bite-sized.
There is that possibility.
So
Don't worry, we'll burn it from the inside.
You'll have a choice. You can go into the temple, or you can attempt to break through the wall of the imp things. And get out.
I think a fireball might help, but that's still a lot of them.
What do y'all want to do?
I mean, I have invisibility.
That can only affect how many people?
Me.
Yes.
What do y'all want to do?
Well, I think Esperanza would probably want to go inside the church or building.
Orchid will pick any option and lets her throw fire at things, even if she's kind of scared they explode.
Yeah, Neko?
Let's go in.
And Crayola.
It is time to be eaten.
I don't like how you said that. And with that,
Orchid slips deeper into the pocket again, starts eating a sweet discomfort.
That
y'all
totally felt like a JRPG situation where you talk to each of your characters before the final battle.
It turns out Tom's the protagonist.
all right. As y'all head for the temple, it looks like a temple, like stone walls and everything. There are torches just kind of that seem to be glowing with some strange, like greenish, eerie light. The flames give off no heat, but they give you enough light to see by. You continue to go forward, and there are depictions on the walls of small creatures worshiping larger ones by bringing strange objects to them.
Do any of these things look familiar to me?
It feels familiar, but you haven't ever seen like this before.
Like, is it similar to what I used to research?
It's more on the demonic side rather than the aberrant side.
Got
We
it.
get that these small creatures that are giving gifts or something, or the gifts are being given to the small creatures?
The small creatures seem to be bringing gifts, sacrifices, something to this large creature. Sometimes it's depicted as two of them, other times it's depicted as one. And
Orchid's going to look at her quote-unquote pockets and pull out the world's smallest dice set. Well, I have nothing.
What all do I have?
But as you go forward, you see one final chamber, circular, barren except for two sconces with this sinister orange flame, like not the orange of a regular flame, but like that weird otherworldly orange that you saw on the ruins, just alight. And in between them, there stands a tangle of something that you can't quite tell. It might be bone, it could be plants. It's just white tangles. And there is a pool of red in the middle of it. As you go forward, you see there is adventuring gear. There are weapons. There are packs of rations. There's like pots and pans. There are things here. And if you want to make me an insight check.
Oh, I was just going to say we have reached the stomach.
Sure, I think we found the other people.
Yeah.
The digestion shall begin soon.
Insight check, you said?
Insight check if you want to kind of see.
You have fun with that.
Who are you saying that to?
Anyone who wants to.
No. I was meaning the thing that yeah, Neko said.
I was saying that to Orchid because I figured she'd have a higher roll for that because wisdom casting stat.
Nope.
That is true.
Let's see, her proficiencies are survival, persuasion, nature, and history. And that's it.
What's your wisdom modifier?
+2.
2.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
My highest roll is Dex because I didn't want to get hit because I'm small.
Yeah, they got a 13. Cryella got a 14.
All right. So basically the stuff here, it looks like it was abandoned willingly without a struggle. And as y'all are looking out, something kind of stands out to you. There's something wrong about that pool. Everyone who made an insight check does not need to make this next wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so that's a 10 for the gray and a 9 on Neko.
Mm-hmm. And the guide rolled a so
He rolled a what?
a 4.
Oh.
So the guide just kind of stands forward and drops his weapons and starts walking toward the pool, as do Esperanzo and Yan.
I'm going to grab Neon Neko's like the collar of her shirt.
Mm-hmm.
She
Whatever.
doesn't
What?
have any clothing on.
I'm sorry, what?
Scruff of the neck.
Scruff of the neck, then.
Orchid's gonna
She's
sip his
gonna fly
shoulder.
into a rage.
Oh boy.
Orchid's going to leave his pocket to avoid this.
All right, Esperanzo,
Hmm.
roll me dexterity real quick, like an initiative check. Well, actually, you know what? Don't bother. I just rolled a nat 20 for that. So as you're going forward, the guide walks into the pool, which seems to erupt around him and drag him down underneath. Then silence. Those of you who made wisdom checks, make me another one. This
Oh, the wisdom checks. Oh yeah.
who made the
Wisdom
wisdom saves, make another wisdom save with advantage this time.
I don't think I can.
He's in a
I'm
rage.
raging.
Okay.
I think you still can make the wisdom save.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Even if since I'm a berserker rage.
Does that make you? Do you get mindless rage at this point in time?
No, that's not until 6th
If
level. Okay,
memory
never mind.
serves, it's more just that they get a level of exhaustion once it ends.
Did you fly into a frenzied rage or just in rage?
Just frenzy, not mindless yet.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
All right. So you're just regular raging.
yeah,
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Oh.
The hold breaks on you. You're still in your rage, but you no longer feel the need to walk in. Esperanza?
Right. Wisdom save.
With
Here we go.
advantage. All right. You still feel the need to forward, but you are able to you're able to start kind of shaking your way out of it. But as y'all are kind of going and see this, a giant arm raises out of the pool, grabs the side of it, and pulls itself through. What you see in front of you is a giant orangutan-looking beast with tusks and just enormous and just kind of. We are going to the final encounter for the day, and I need everyone to roll me initiative.
3, 5.
21.
17.
19. This order seems familiar.
Just a bit. Which.
So all
Let's look at
y'all were just standing back there watching it happen, huh?
Well, it's not that. It's that Cryella decided to grab the neck of the child.
And Orchid's like, I am way too small to stop that guy.
Who apparently has been naked this whole time.
Hey, you do you, man.
That raises questions.
It's covered in fur. Who cares?
Good point.
No, that's actually the Nekos aren't covered in fur. They just
So apparently there's just been this naked teenager.
How did you survive the cold?
There are several questions.
Okay.
At least have something like a loincloth, right? You know what? Never mind.
There was at least something, but I'd rather not get into this.
All right. Okay, so starting off, we go with Orchid.
Yeet. You know what time it is, boys? Let's
Oh,
see. No. It's not that. It's not that time. Don't worry. Let's see. How far am I? I could summon it right there, but that's, too close to you. So I'm going to have my little fairy move diagonal over here. And then let's see. Now I can go back here. And 9, 10, you're just too far, so I can summon it like, back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon my little fire elemental.
Alrighty, let me get that token real.
It had 29 HP, right?
Yes.
29 HP.
I think it was right next to the thing.
Yeah, it was right. Yeah, that's fine right there, actually. Yeah, because that's still 10 feet, right?
Yeah, either way, it's in range.
Yeah. So now it has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC or take 2d10 fire.
Okay, that's going to be a 16.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's gonna pass.
So does it just not take the damage, or is it half damage?
That's what it says. You have to.
Oh.
So he's lucky. All right, but I have a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw fire at the lad with the summon thing.
Interesting.
1d20
So you're going to
plus-
command it to spit fire at it?
Yeah, it's called Fire Seed. Oh,
Gonna start rapping.
10. So apparently,
Ours were weak.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
yeah. So it just kind of explodes out, swinging wildly, because this thing's probably huge compared to the little fairy. So
Mm-hmm.
probably just like holy, brrr, yeah.
Alrighty. Next we have Esperanzo. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw again. No advantage this time.
15.
Alrighty, you are able to shake off the. You see this giant hulking monkey thing in front of you. What do you do?
Run, Scoob.
Was I aware of my actions?
Yes, you were aware the entire time.
Okay. So you think you can control Esperanzo? Esperanzo don't think so. And then he's gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
Tom, I have a question.
So
if I have a spell for concentration, does that take up my bonus action as well?
No, you just counts as concentration. You just can't cast another spell with
concentration.
Okay, so I can have a spell with concentration and my fire elemental out.
Yes.
Yes.
Does
And
your fire
so-
elemental need concentration?
It just says you can summon a primal spirit bound to your soul.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you're
It's
good.
basically wild shape, but not wild shape.
Yeah, it's wild shape, but it's not my body. I just say suddenly fire.
Yes.
Okay. First thing I need to get close enough, and then swing. With my hammer, my war hammer.
40k.
What if I have two bonus actions? Can I use one of my
Mhm.
actions for bonus action?
Hey,
Wait.
Sorry.
say that again, Zane.
Okay, so I want to use Fire Spear next. And it says as a bonus action you can move the spear up to 30 feet. If you ram into a creature, the creature must make a saving throw, yada yada yada.
You
So
only
can I use
get you only get one bonus action per turn, so you can either command your spirit or you can use fire spirit.
Alright. Dang it. Okay, just checking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
And
so that's
that-
not going to hit. But before I need to roll me a D8, Anthony.
Oh yeah, that's
All right.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I forgot to ask about this. I also looked up to see if there was like if someone made like a modified version, kind of like the sorcerer.
No one has made a modified version
Not
because
yet, no.
Unearthed Arcana, so we're going to have to go with what's listed here. So roll me a
Yeah.
D8 quick.
D8. All right.
Which means that there is a chance you might blow us up with flumps.
5.
Okay, let's see what that one says.
I understand
Plant
the
life
rating.
temporarily grows around you. Tell your difficult terrain.
Okay.
All right, and now roll me your second attack.
Right. Make sure I'm in this channel.
So as you're raging, like plant life defiantly bursts through the icy floor as if it's trying to reclaim its place where it once stood. Yes, that
Alright.
hits.
25. So
A bad case of indigestion.
1d10.
Yep, that is a 25. Indeed.
9 damage.
9 damage. Nice. Okay, so with that 9 damage, you just kind of bash it pretty good, and it looks like it got hurt a bit. So next we have Nyanyeko.
Okay.
I have let go of your neck.
She breaks out of her rage, suffering 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And
Oh, I
she
thought you
will
did do that. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
and she will go. Oh, that is not.
No,
She will-
you've got enough. You've got enough.
I know. I can move up there. And I'm making attacks on the big guy.
Okay, it's for 1 level of exhaustion. I'm pretty sure it's only on skill
Disadvantage.
checks.
Or
It
on,
is.
only on
It
skill
is.
checks?
Saving throws.
I need to double check
or
on that.
ability checks. There we go. I was just looking at it. It says it's only on ability checks.
Okay.
For first
Yeah.
level of exhaustion.
So your attacks are not affected yet.
No.
Yet.
That's second level of exhaustion.
Mhm.
Or no, I think second level is half speed. But I was just looking at it. So either way, first attack. Go Hadoo. 17 to hit him.
That will hit.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, it was 9 plus 2 damage, right? Because you're raging.
No, I'm not raging any longer.
No.
Oh
I'm
yeah, that's
talking
right.
damage.
The bonus damage. Right.
All right. So okay, so that will hit. Roll me damage, Nyaneko.
11.
Okay, 11 damage. Pretty
And then-
solid.
Extra attack.
Rip.
Yeah, that is sad.
19. So,
That hits.
yeah.
Um,
9 damage.
Alrighty.
Total of 20 damage. So,
Okay. It looks like you did significant damage. But before you can do anything else, the thing is going to attack. First attack is going to be going onto Nyanyeko. Let's see here. What's your armor class?
19.
Okay, that is going to be a miss. Second attack is going on to Esperanzo. That is going to miss as well. And third attack, it's going to punch the fire. That one hits. So,
You punched my fire baby?
Wait, you
Yep.
just got a punch with a range of 10?
yeah, he has reach.
So 29 is what his max health is, right?
Yes.
How much did you do to my poor baby?
That's going to be 13 damage.
I see. That's terrifying.
Uh-huh. And next up, we have Criella.
Yep. So, like that weird fluctuation thing starts happening with Cryella's skin, and I'm going to have her use id insinuation.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what it says is you unleash a torrent of conflicting desires in the mind of one creature you can see within range, which is 60 feet, which is within.
Mm-hmm.
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated.
Okay. Alrighty, that's a nat 1 for the wisdom save.
All right. So incapacitated at one for the spell lasts for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of each of its turns, so it can't take actions or bonus actions.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of each of its turns, it takes 1d12 psychic damage and then can make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, so I don't know how you want to have it to suddenly being open with an inability to decide what to do.
It just kind of grows a blank look on its face as it just kind of it slows down and just like puts its fists onto the ground.
All right, and Cryella is kind of a wide, inhuman grin on her face
Mm-hmm.
as her skin continues wriggling.
Mm-hmm.
And I end my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, we are back to top of the initiative. Orchid.
I'm going to do Scorching Ray,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to do it at 3rd level.
Oh my. Isn't that like
When you cast a spell using this spell slot's 3rd level or higher, you create 1 additional ray for each spell slot level above the 2nd. So
Okay, so 4.
4 rays.
Okay.
1 action make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Mm-hmm.
So exclamation point, roll 1d20 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
So just do it 4 times.
Yep.
25.
That's a
That's a
hit.
crit.
Oof.
That's a 12.
That's a miss.
7.
That's a miss.
21.
That's a hit. All right, roll me the crit damage first.
So how much is that? Roll
That-
2d6, or is that 46 now?
46 because
If it crit, it's 46.
Roll 46, 18 damage.
Okay.
Roll then just 2d6, right?
Yep, for the second one, 2d6.
3 minimal damage.
Mhm.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to have Fire Baby attack him here. So that's another
Okay.
attack, right?
Yep.
Roll 1d20 plus 5, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
24. 1d6 plus 3, right?
Yep.
Alright, please do not do minimal damage again. Okay, not minimal. 6 damage.
Max diving.
Alrighty.
So this boy got stud locked and then that happened.
You know. Alright, that's 1 level 3 spell. I can't use Fireball on this lad, because,
Yeah.
my boys are next to him.
I mean, you could.
You could.
I could. I am, technically chaotic evil.
I mean, both me and you have nearly killed each other accidentally.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so is the spell add whatever, is that like it takes its wisdom save at the end of its turn after it takes psychic damage, right? Or is it
At the
whenever
end of its turn after it takes the damage, and it's going to have to pass a save.
Okay. Alright, does it
Which, if memory serves, its turn is right before mine.
Mm-hmm. So my question becomes: Does it take the save whenever it takes damage, or just whenever?
Nope, it just says at the end of its turn.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case,
It's just really confused.
next we have Esperanzo.
Alrighty.
I will point out that this is technically an Unearthed Arcana spell.
Okay.
So if it seems a bit off, that's why.
Okay.
Because this is a first level spell.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So, time to attack with advantage. Twice.
Oh, I didn't get advantages on my... Yeah, it's fine. Ranged
Wait,
attacks
why would you
from
get
a
advantage?
distance. Yeah, never mind.
Me?
Yeah.
Because you get advantage because of rage?
Yeah, because barbarians.
Pack tactics. Right. Pack
Oh my
tactics.
gosh, kobolds get pack tactics.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus 8.
Okay.
Oh, somebody getting called by their mammy?
Okay, so
That's going to be a
So we
hit.
have a 13.
No, that's
Okay.
my phone.
The 17, that's a hit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the 13 wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 8. Oh wait, hold on. Plus the 2, so that's 9. Or 10.
That's
All
10
right.
damage.
Okay.
And for my next trick, well, even if it did add something, that's a nat 1.
Oh, God.
Okay.
But hold on.
But wait, there's more.
This has to be better. Yes.
What
14.
happened? Oh, right. Advantage, duh.
Uh-huh.
14.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Oof. Oh well. I suppose that ends my turn.
I play one card face down and end my turn.
I'd like to point out that this is also in the middle of difficult terrain right there.
We're
Well,
fine.
I'm not moving around, so
Both of my characters can float, so
Yeah.
who cares?
I'm just saying that this has become kind of an interesting situation.
yeah, considering the ground is made of what, concrete?
Like, there's heavy vegetation. He's very confused,
Mhm.
and he's also being set on fire.
This is a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
interesting setting.
Don't have the ability to do a third attack, I realize. Anyways,
Not unless you're raging.
not even when I'm raging.
I thought
If
Berserk.
you're a berserker, you can go to a frenzied rage and you get a third.
Yes.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Do we need to go over Berserker Ragers real quick?
I need to go look at that.
Which would mean that you re-enter your rage.
So it's been one turn. I think. No, it's been 2 turns.
Oh,
Friendly creature trying to stop me from killing myself. I rage. Enemy monster. I calm.
either way, she's gonna just attack it twice. So
All right, roll to hit.
roll 1 is a 14.
That misses.
Oh. And second hit.
16 to hit.
Alrighty, that one will hit.
And that'll deal 6 points minimum damage. 6 points.
Alrighty. It does not look good at this point in time.
Is daddy boy hurt?
All right.
I mean,
Read
the
the-
good news is he can technically move, he just can't act or bonus act.
Read that description to me again. The spell that you have it incapacitated with. I want to see. Make sure I'm doing this right.
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. At the end of each of its turns, it takes 1d12 psychic damage and then can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
Okay. All right. So it's incapacitated, so it can't take actions or bonus actions.
Yeah, but it can move, apparently.
It
Mhm.
stumbles in a stupor, but it's
'Cause-
in difficult terrain.
Yeah, I checked. Yeah. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Okay, never mind. So it can take bonus actions, but it can't take actions or reactions.
All
That's one
right.
of the limitations. Okay.
So as it kind of sways on its feet, it kind of leans back and then it roars, like seeming to shatter the entirety of the earth.
Oh, boy.
And with another roar, the pool starts bubbling again.
Oh, boy.
It's
Oh, no.
bubbling.
Coming out of the pool is another one of these creatures.
Are you kidding me?
Roll me 1d12 psychic damage.
Oh, the 1d12 for psychic?
Mhm.
All right.
I was gonna say like all of this, or
Nope. 4.
Alrighty. It's still standing and makes a wisdom save.
Okay, I had the thing open. Why did you send me a notification on my phone?
What's that wisdom save again?
16.
Okay, he rolled a 17, so he is no longer incapacitated.
All right.
And rolling initiative for the new player. That's going to be... Oh, dear. That's going to be a 13.
Who was the last person to... Oh, wait, no. It was the last person to go.
Kryla, it's your turn again.
All right. Well, there's one use of a first level spell slot. Let's see. What all do I also still have left? I just realized I have calm emotion. Oh, I'm going to switch over to a different thing that requires concentration. Or actually, do I have? I do not have this one. Let me check to see what exactly one of these does. Because I had a plan. Now I might be changing the plan. Okay. There we go. I'm going to cast Mind Thrust.
Mm-hmm.
You propel a lance of psionic disruption into the mind of one creature you can see within range. That range is 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 3d6 damage. It can can use its action only to dash or disengage on its next turn.
Okay.
On a successful save, it takes half as much damage.
Okay. Which one are you hitting?
New challenger.
Alrighty, intelligence save for him.
Yep.
-2. Here we go. It's gonna be an 10. So that's going to be a fail. It takes 3d6 damage.
Full 3d6.
Mhm.
And it can only dash or disengage its next turn
Okay.
for its action.
Okay.
And
So,
that
Robbie-
was a bonus action that I did. That's 10 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we get it. Your bonus action is OP. Calm down.
I get it. You vape.
Is that a cantrip or is that a spell?
That's a spell.
Okay. So the only thing you can do is a cantrip. That's an action now if you wanted to do that.
Is that the case? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm pretty sure Mind Sliver.
Mhm.
So... Oh, that would have been terrible to use, actually. Okay, so I'm going to use the cantrip Mind Sliver.
On same dude?
On the other one.
Okay.
So he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
That is going to be a 17. It will just pass.
All right, so I'm going to roll the 2d6. He takes 3. Nope. He does not take damage.
Mhm.
I'm an idiot.
No, it's all right. Happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, one person is not doing too well. The other could be doing better.
All right.
And my turn.
Okay. With that, we are back to the top of initiative. Orchid.
Orchid's gonna yell, move back to the two in the front. She's going to move her, laddie right here and attempt to use fiery teleportation and drag these two along.
Okay.
Just a heads up, if you want to, you can say no, I don't want to be teleported, but if you do, you take damage.
Oh,
I
that's
suggest
the
accepting
story
the
as
time.
far as you know.
Yep.
But
It's
to
a
be
dex,
fair,
it's a dex saving throw. You could dodge it.
But at the same time, neither one of us know what's going on.
That is
So-
also a good point.
Yeah.
You teleporting, we wouldn't know that you were teleporting us. So,
What would your character do?
well, she's not going to actively try to not be teleported when she doesn't know somebody has that ability. So she's just there, and then she's going to get teleported, and she's going to be like, wait, huh?
The world ends in flames.
All right,
Mhm.
Esperanza.
Sorry.
Do you resist?
Do you resist teleportation?
No. Is that a thing someone can resist?
You can resist
Yes.
spells that are
It literally
cast on
says in here, the spirit of each willing creature.
Are you willing? That's the question.
Are you willing to be teleported real quick?
Is your body ready?
Esperanza is probably unaware.
But is he unwilling?
I wouldn't say unwilling, more that he would be more surprised. He's not going to resist it if that's the
Orchid
question.
said, "Everybody move," and then the spirit came over to like grab you to like drag you away. But instead, you suddenly are teleported 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 feet back.
Oh god.
I'm being moved that far.
Yeah, but it's like a teleportation, so I'm pretty sure that's like, they don't get opportunity of attack, right?
No, they don't. That's teleportation.
Yep.
Alright, fiery teleportation. They now must make a dexterity saving throw against my spell save DC or take 1d6 plus 2 fire damage.
By which we
But
mean the
actually, that's
monsters.
plus 3. Yeah, the monsters. Anything within 10 feet.
Okay, that's a
That isn't
14.
being
Oh, wait, hold
teleported.
on. Fiery teleportation is also due to the thing, so that's a plus 3 instead of a plus 2, but that's not going to change the spell save DC.
So 14. What's your spell save DC? 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so 14. So one passes, and the one that has been hurt less fails. So it's gonna be
Alright,
1d6 plus 3 fire damage.
He ain't looking too good.
1d6, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Was that what I said? Yeah.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 3.
Just imagine if Mind Sliver had worked.
That's 9 damage.
Ah, max damage. Lovely.
And now I'm gonna cast Fireball with none of my friends in the way. Is that okay?
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
Alright, I cast Fireball, but that's my last level 3 spell, so no more Fireballs after this.
Oh, thank God.
First one passes the spell save DC. Second one also passes, so they will only be taking half damage. This
How much is it again?
8d6.
8d6. Roll 8d6. 35 divided by 2.
17.
17. Yeah. The one just gurgles and just dies. And this one, it just looks pissed off.
It's a good thing it can't attack.
Also, yeah, you can move just to 5 feet around. You don't have to be on top of my fire thing, Anthony.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't know. You overlapped your fireball.
I am suddenly very crowded.
Alrighty. Double check something. Before we move on, which okay, so that was Orchid. Next we have Esperanzo.
Well, Esperanzo, looking around confused, where the enemy went.
I mean, there was that explosion earlier.
yeah, there was the
Explosion!
explosion.
All right. So
Yeah, I moved you out of the way so I could explode everything.
Well, I guess because I'm not mindless rage, I'm still raging. I'm bloodthirsty, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay.
Can you move for your own terrain simply? Because that's still rough terrain, right?
Yes.
So.
But no, you made it, so you should be fine,
No,
right?
yeah, he's close enough that he could make it, but I would have to get stuck or barrel through.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I guess the plants. Okay.
I mean, based off the wording on it, the difficult terrain still affects the person who created it, but DM's discretion.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Tom,
how
ruling.
should I be?
It's just the ground around him, so
Does like the plants disappear after I leave, or no?
I'm
You
gonna
know what? The plants are probably on fire.
Yeah,
That
they
is
probably are
also
on
a
fire,
good
so
point.
I'm gonna say that is still in effect right now, but like you're not slowed by it. So
Okay.
All right.
So, well, no more pack tactics, unfortunately.
Hey man, it's either I hit you with the fireball or You know,
You can
leave.
still reckless attack, you know.
Yes.
I
Ow.
could.
I can't.
I mean, it. Okay, actually, pointing that out as a reason to reckless attack might be metagaming.
I can't because it's a strength-based ability. It only works with strength weapons, and since the scimitar is finesse.
Well then. Anyway.
Well,
And that's why I thought I
I'll
couldn't
just do a
do the other
normal
one too.
attack, and then depending on how the next turn goes, I might reckless attack. Let's see.
Okay.
How many rounds?
That's gonna
So,
hit.
10, 5.
Oh, 1
Well,
minute.
well, plus 2 will make it a 7. So.
Alright, so 17.
No.
Oh, wait,
That-
no.
It'll be 13 damage.
Oh, 13 damage?
no,
Or
I already
did
added
you-
the plus 2.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's 11
Okay, so 11
Alright.
damage.
And then my second hit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24.
Wait
Yes!
for. I hope so.
9. Damn.
Mage.
I hit more center body, but 9 damage, yeah.
Okay. All right. Next we have Nyanyeko.
With
20
this
damage.
stupid. You pull me. Ah!
She's gonna rage
Oh
Yeah.
god.
and run up there.
Oh, yeah, that's the end of my turn, so I need to take it by another one. It's been 30 seconds since I've been raging.
Yeah. 5 turns.
Isn't one round of combat 10 seconds?
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Okay.
But yeah, you have 10 turns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty.
What the fuck?
Are you okay, Zane?
Okay, I will
Mhm.
take my 2 attacks this time, and then
Okay.
starting next turn, I can make 3 attacks.
Hitting with that yeet.
That's a miss.
That's
That's a hit.
That's it.
10 damage.
10 damage. Did you already add the plus 2?
It's not applied because it's not a strength-based damage.
Well, doesn't rage just add
It-
plus 2
it-
damage?
In the rage description, it says it adds
To
to
strength.
strength-based damage.
Makes
Well,
sense.
begin the following when you make a melee attack,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
get strength. You get a
Man,
plus 2.
text-based barbarians. Cool idea, but not super good.
Not as optimizable as they could be.
Mhm. All right.
Yep.
Alrighty. So that we are down to our second B-bag, who, as you look, just vanishes from sight, but is still
Ow.
there. And you hear it moving around, and you can go ahead and make me opportunity attacks at disadvantage.
I'm
Okay.
guessing that was either a free action or bonus action thing.
Mm-hmm. It's an ability.
Okay.
Can
At
make,
disadvantage. Okay.
what are we making at disadvantages again?
An attack of opportunity.
Opportunity attacks.
Here's something moving away from it, and you have a feeling the thing is still there. You just can't see it.
Ooh.
What, what a 23 hit?
Roll me damage.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's invisible, but I can't. It's not escaping me.
I can steal.
It's invisible, but fuck you.
6 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
17.
All right. That's also a hit. Roll me damage.
Oh. 14.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Alrighty, that's a pretty solid chunk, but it is gone. And you can't see it, but you can hear it kind of moving around. Next, we
I do
have
have-
Cruella.
Okay, I just realized the spell I was planning on doing anyway doesn't require me to see it. I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just a whole bunch, there's this general unease, but only the thing I'm targeting can hear, what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty, roll me double damage because it just rolled a nat 1.
It rolled a nat 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that means it's 66.
Mm-hmm.
I want at least 3 of these to be a 6. That was not.
That's a shame.
Still enough.
3 of them are technically a 5 if we add the 2s and 3s together.
You hear a large kind of throbbing sound, then you hear a sound of a watermelon being split. As you turn around, you see the creature over here with its head exploded and blood pooling on the ground.
I was about to say, because I thought you said that it was still alive. I was gonna say that basically, if it had survived, it would have had to have taken its reaction to run away.
Mm-hmm. Nope, you killed it.
Huzzah.
So, yeah. And with that, the bubbles no more.
I do not believe we are getting paid.
Can we burn everything then?
Did you not learn anything trying to burn things outside?
Probably not.
I learned not to burn things with magic. Most things aren't made out of magic.
I'm gonna burn you.
You hear
Our guide.
you hear a loud commotion coming from outside. If you and then silence. If you want to look for your guide, go right ahead. That's going to be an investigation check.
A guide?
The guide who got dragged into a puddle of ooze.
Mm-hmm.
It
If you wanna
hasn't
look for 'em.
resurfaced since.
That you don't have to look for him. I'm just saying if you want to look.
Does anyone know the way back?
Down, right?
Technically.
I could probably figure it out. I'm used to wandering.
East is gonna.
Hey, how far does that teleport thingy go?
Not very far.
Oh god.
I mean, I probably could have got us past the runes, but I can't even use it now. It's like a once in a day thing, you know?
Boring. Okay.
Let me see.
Orchid sticks her tongue out at the cat.
1d20 minus 1.
What are you trying to do here?
I'm just kind of poking one of the dead thing's arms into the puddle, trying to find the guide.
You find a single human tooth.
I believe I have found him.
I'm gonna have Orchid peek outside to see if all the, spooky guys are still out there.
As you look outside, you see smoke just kind of covering the ground as the ice seems to be melting from the buildings.
Oh,
The symbols
fire.
the symbols
Sorry.
have seemed to melted and stuff like that. And where once stood the diminutive humanoids, you see nothing but smoke and ash. And
Guys, everything's burning and I didn't do anything!
a cold, cold city in which
Isn't that just a wonderful thing for you?
used to be covered in ice, but now it's just an abandoned place.
This reminds me of my hometown.
If it's anything like what you've told me, it doesn't surprise me.
And also, crazy lady, please don't grab me. I don't like it at all.
Alright, next time I'll let you be eaten.
Thank you.
So, weren't we also supposed to look for, life or something? You want to see if there's anything else left to burn?
Have you tried burning yourself?
I mean, I got burned earlier when we got shocked. And I got burned earlier when he tried to take my sweets. I've been burned enough today.
That was
As y'all-
yesterday.
As y'all look up to the sky, the clouds seem to kind of begin, and snow starts falling hard once again, like it was the night before, but even more so now.
You know what? Maybe I should burn myself.
Do you wish to go back in the pocket?
Yes.
Okay. Just kind of opens up her jacket pocket with both hands.
Orchard just kind of flutters into the pocket and, stays in there.
All right.
What all do y'all do?
She pick up somebody's jacket and put it on.
Finally, it's clothed.
It's really cold,
Yes.
by the way. Did you guys notice?
I thought it would
I
be
could light
rude
you
to
on
mention
fire.
it.
That's warm.
No, then
pretty
all
much
this
talking.
prettiness will go away.
She just kind of interrupts, yeah, Corellia. Corellia, whatever. Just, sorry.
Nah, you're good. The blizzard is rolling in, and y'all are stuck in the abandoned town, like with only the timber company.
Should we wait out the storm?
Esperanza would rather not be outside where it's cold and windy.
We'll worry about going back later.
Okay.
Why does he always say his name when he's talking about himself?
Now,
Or was I
what
the
name?
only one?
now someone's gonna point that out.
Orchard used to hang around with, the crazy lady, so, she's like, whatever.
Is that what his name is?
I mean, I guess he keeps saying something and then referring. He keeps saying Esperanzo and then referring to something that he is doing.
I hadn't noticed.
Well, what have you noticed that has occurred so far?
All.
And yet you said you didn't.
I noticed that of import.
I thought this was a stomach.
It is.
Oh. Want to see what happens when we try to light the liquid on fire?
I have retrieved our guide, so yes.
Orchard flies out of the pocket and shoots a deadbolt at the liquid.
As the fire ignites along the liquid, a beam of that orange energy erupts outwards of it, blasting through the roof and leaving you exposed and open to the elements. You hear the screams of the damned, and you see what you consider to be spirits swirling around inside the. I need everyone to make me dexterity saving throws.
We have lost our shelter.
What's the saving throw? 21.
How long before exhaustion wears off?
A rest?
One long rest cures one level of exhaustion.
I got a 19.
14.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, this entire session.
Okay, Esperanzo, you blasted off of your feet, and again you hear the horrible wailing sounds from the thing as the hole in the sky seems to open up.
It's third level. You get disadvantage on saving throws.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait, did you say check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Save and throw.
So, Orchard's gonna listen to the screams for a bit and then laugh.
17.
Now it really is like my old town.
Mm-hmm. And as the
Do not
souls
wish to visit.
kind of swirl around the wall, it seems to be forming another wall around the town.
Uh-oh.
We should probably leave.
All right. I need everyone to roll me athletics or acrobatics as you're hoofing it, trying to get out of there.
Can I again use
Okay.
the assistance of my pocket companion?
If you wish, yes.
Hey, I'm already slower than everyone, so.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm decent at acrobatics.
Same.
19!
23.
Okay. Esperanzo.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's a 10.
Oh no! We're gonna leave Esperanza behind.
As y'all run out towards the wall of the city, the souls seem to be breaking in the city. Let's see. Crayola and Nyaneko, y'all are able to make it out along with Orchid.
Orchid in my pocket.
Esperanzo, you trip as the wailing gets louder and louder until it becomes unbearable. Nyaneko and Crayola, as you look back, you see the city erupting into what seems to be flames.
Great.
Then it implodes on itself and force shoots outward. The city is no longer there. Neither is Esperanzo. But as you look into the sky, you see an ominous orange shooting star heading off in some different direction.
I just realized something.
Hmm.
Crayola called it. You shall be the first to die.
And the city where it used to stand, there's nothing but ice.
Well,
You're
I'm satisfied. Where are we going next?
The
Sorry.
blizzard
Sorry.
that was going
Guild.
on continues to get heavier and heavier. The cold seems to eat away at y'all, and the snow seems to pile higher and higher. I need y'all to roll me. I need all three of y'all to roll me Constitution. I'll get back to you in a second,
if I
Esperanzo.
could roll.
Yeah,
I
sure.
was gonna ask if I could roll like produce flame or something because I have
Holy
that.
shit!
Roll 1d20 plus 1. 17. That pocket sure is warm.
Apparently, I'm not.
Unfortunately, the cold overtakes your limbs as you feel yourself growing weaker and weaker, collapsing into the snow. Yeah, Neko, you are able to stave it off for a little bit, but you finally succumb to it as the snow buries you. Orchid,
Yeah.
hours later, the storm has passed. You crawl out of the pocket of your companion, who is frozen. You're not sure if they're dead or alive. And the snow is very deep. You are
I'm
in the
alone.
middle of nowhere in the western mountains.
Huh.
You do not know the way home.
I kind of like that guy. That's a shame. Oh well. Well, I have
Mountain-
survival, so can I at least try to find, a pleasant tree to try to stay in for now?
Roll me a
Something
survival check.
Roll 1d20 plus 1. No, plus 5. I have proficiency. 23.
There is a tree that you might be able to stay in for a bit.
Yeah. Can't really find my way home, though. Huh.
Nope, not back to civilization. The western mountains are hard and cold. Esperanzo,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up in the same city. It is not frozen over anymore, but it seems to be frosty. It seems to be melting ever so slightly. You stand up, you feel sun beating down on you just heavily. As you go to the gate which you are so desperately trying to get to, you see endless sands stretching out as far as the eye can see. The harsh sun glaring at you from overhead. If you want to make me a survival check, you can see if you didn't have any idea.
Okay. Survival. Let's see
This
if
has gone
is-
great.
No, wait, hold on. No. Damn it.
It's okay.
Instead of +6, that should be -1. So
Oh my God.
This one. Okay, roll again.
That's a 4.
No, roll again. It's fine.
Okay.
-1. It's still the
Called it.
Yep. Esperanzo, you have no idea where you are. That it's different from where you were.
First is
So-
the mountain, now the sun.
The sun glares down on you, and the sands stretch out endlessly. You have found yourself in the sand sea, but you don't know that. You just know that you are now alone in an abandoned city.
Hmm.
And with
Well.
that, we end our session.
All right, real talk, just real question. Did Orchid eventually die, or did she become some kind of wicked fire demon of the mountains?
We'll see. This is actually set. This is actually set in a setting that I've made other than Caverone, what we play in. It's called the Broken Continent, so there's lots of places. So I may or may not make Orchid a character in a later campaign that I do.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that Cryella died.
Yeah, if Orchid had helped, she could have saved both Nyan Neko and Cryella, but she didn't. So
Hey, I asked if I could use Produce Flame, and nobody said anything.
No one said that you couldn't.
Mm-hmm. You're
Well,
just like,
that's
well,
just
I'm gonna find a tree now.
I was just unconscious in the snow.
Oh, when that happened. Okay, yeah. Orchid, that was on me. Yeah, it was on me. I thought you meant before the snow hit. Yeah. Orchid just said, "Oh well, time to leave."
Alrighty.
Here's the thing: you were her moral compass.
Yes.
She doesn't have a moral compass now, and she's loose, and she technically found a tree. She might be able to survive, maybe.
I mean, depending on just how messed up Cryella was, she might end up coming back as some sort of monstrosity, but...
Well, okay. I was planning to have the guide be able to take y'all back to the city, but he failed his wisdom check, like, really...
I mean, I did retrieve the guide.
Yeah! Not to
His
where he
too.
helped you. Alright, but anyway, so that's our session for tonight. I'm and ended on such a sorrowful note, but at the same time, it's kind of hilarious.
I mean,
That was literally all my fault.
okay, if that explosion hadn't have happened, you know, the one that that the fairy caused.
I basically had it like, okay, as long
You cut out
Things-
what?
you
be
cut out.
okay, and then
You cut
and then
out.
oh crap! All right, so
As long.
As long as
am I good now? Okay. If y'all hadn't used a fire spell in the pool, the city wouldn't have gone away like that.
It was my fault. Yes, I am playing chaotic evil perfectly horribly.
like, because that's what I immediately thought was the moment the city disappeared. I was like, oh, so if that hadn't have been done, this wouldn't have happened, and we wouldn't be dying.
Yep.
So is it specifically fire magic that sets it all off? Or just the act of like hitting the pool?
Specifically fire magic hitting it. Like that was just a small thing I had planned. Like I always usually plan something like super hazardous in like a final boss fight like this. Like I'm like, the players will never do something like that. It'll be fine. But if it does, it'll be hilarious.
I mean, that's technically the
No.
second time it got hit, though.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
hit it with a fireball earlier.
True. But you weren't aiming specifically at it.
No,
But
it
it
was
wouldn't
probably
have
just
been-
a ball. Just that was like, they probably caught the ball.
Yeah.
With their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry,
but
to Lydic and you know, our cat boy for cat girl for leaving y'all in the snow like that.
speaking of Nyan Neko, Michael, I want to first of all thank all of y'all for y'all's awesome role playing tonight and for being great players. Michael, you have a Twitch channel, don't you?
I do.
Alrighty, why don't you go ahead and plug yourself?
Into where? I don't have any extra USB ports right now. Sorry.
Haha.
But
Uh-huh.
it's just twitch.tv/DemonLordL.
Which
EL,
there's also
and I
going to be
don't-
a link for that in the description, so long as he makes sure to give me the URL.
I don't have any consistent schedule or anything along those lines right now, but I'm working on coming up with one so that I could actually get into doing it consistently.
Alrighty. So that wraps us up for tonight. Lydic, this is your channel. Want to send us out?
Yep. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Shit. Yeah, it was awesome having you aboard. Hopefully we can do this again sometime in the future where we don't all die.